down the pumps.
The way that you made me feel, I'm burning deep down inside. Oh, that I cannot hide. I know it's you and me, baby.
Second half. This time,
And that make the world go round.
Payne scores off the direct
And it's
snap.
keeping you and loving you, baby.
Sets. Takes one to the
Laying all my troubles down. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Take me by the hand.
Mad Hustle Podcast. How y'all doing today?
Fine. How are you?
We good. We good.
Man, we back. Another week. The last week just ended. We high school football playoffs. Like I say, man, it's a busy time in the best state for high school football in America. Texas high school football, man. We got a real special guest tonight. Play some real live football over there up at Houston Legacy for Coach Mike Bishop. You know, one of the friends of the podcast, and we got a special guest in here tonight, and we're gonna let them get it kicked off. DeChe, talk to us. What DeChe at? Well, young man, tell us about y'all season, man, and get us started on how it went this year for y'all over at Legacy.
I would say our season, it didn't go as expected, but we still learned from our mistakes. We still grew together, grew as a family, bonded together, and got better at the end of the day. So we just appreciate all the blessings and appreciate being able to be there for each other. Yeah, we went like
So
for
for the crowd, I'll let everybody know. Mike Bishop, what he did was he basically shook the Hornets nest this year, went out and played the likes of Port Arthur Memorial. Y'all played Franklin. Y'all went down to New Orleans and reached in there and grabbed St. Aug. Y'all went and played. Y'all were real road warriors. Last year, I watched y'all play, come to Hitchcock and play my high school and come to Hitchcock. So y'all didn't duck no smoke. So tell us, DeChe, where you been, man? Talk to us.
Terrible twos. But yeah, to his question, what was some of the having to play on the road for 75% of your career, so to say? Y'all finally got some home games this year. How was that experience being road warriors? You heard me, Mike?
Mike, you can hear us?
Mike can't hear us. He's sitting there looking like a light skin too. Talk to us, Mike.
I couldn't hear DeChe at all.
Can you hear me now?
As soon as I can't hear him.
What has it been like playing on the road? What's it been like playing on the road for 75% of your high school career?
It was cool. I'm definitely used to it now. We've been playing on the road for like all 4 years of my high school career. So I'm used to it now. I definitely won't have any. Hopefully, I won't have any troubles in my college career as well. But it takes more like bravery because like you're in a whole nother different environment. You're not around people you know. You got people in the stands calling you out of your name, like. But it's football at the end of the day, so I got to focus on what needs to be focused on.
That sounds fun to me. But, Mom, what was it like for you having to travel every week and get on the road and go and watch your son chase his dream? What has that been like?
It was a very common feeling for us. Our oldest son did the same thing, so he graduated from Legacy. So we've been traveling since forever, right? So my oldest played baseball as well. So we were a travel ball team, and my husband and I are former athletes. So that I mean, that's just comes with it's part of the core. Like if it's part of the course, if that's what you do, that's what you do. So there's just certain things that we expect that go along with the game if you want to be able to be a competitive team or an organization or a person. So that's just what we're
All
used
right,
to.
so
Can y'all
I
hear
have,
me now? Can you hear me now, Mike?
man,
I,
this
Everybody
I
ain't
can hear
hear
look.
you,
me?
DeChe.
I can hear
Look,
you, DeChe. I don't know why Mike can't hear you.
so he probably can't hear you when you training him either. But check this out. Check this out. You were going kind of fast right there. So you left a lot of meat on the bone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bring that back. First and foremost, you and your husband, y'all won the we call it the genetic lottery. So y'all have won the genetic lottery twice. You have a travel ball, older kid, and now you have a superstar younger child. So speak to what it is to be an athlete and have a young athlete in your home and training them or putting them in the right positions to be trained.
Well, really is so Mike is the fourth um best athlete in the house. So sorry,
Uh-oh.
Mike. So he has, I mean, he has big shoes to fill. He's making his own way. But he's, I mean, it's just that's normal at our house, right? So it's
Mhm.
not a we are
Hold on,
a
Jamar, because they all modest.
yeah.
Miss Carey, point guard, superstar point guard at A&M, coached at A&M, helped with the basketball team now. Know what she doing from on the court and off the court. Did it, Letterman, all that. Mr. Reggie went first round to the Lions, went to A&M. I think he might have had a Pro Bowl, had an injury that made his career shorter than what it should be. But this ain't no two normal parents just hitting the
Yeah,
lottery.
yeah. Ho, ho,
This
ho,
was
ho,
just a
ho, ho,
difference.
ho, 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 ho. Yeah, yeah. Y'all playing us like some suckers. Now check this out. Where you play ball at? Where you from? And you and your
Well, I'm from Houston, so I heard you when you said about Yates. I went to Yates. I'm a graduate. I'm a lion. So
okay,
so I'm from Third Ward, so I went to Houston
okay,
Yates. And
okay.
then my husband is from Austin, so he went to Reagan, to Austin Reagan. So
Oh, he from the hood. Yes, sir.
well,
2-1.
yeah.
Yes, sir. 2-1. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Whoop,
so
whoop. Yeah, we know. Okay. Little Mike ain't growing up like that at all, but come on with it. We listening.
yeah. No, I mean it's very we're at our home, like the expectation is that you to give is for you to give your best, and we're gonna put you in the best position possible for you to be able to give your best. So with Mike, that's one reason why he stayed with the Shay. So he was with the Shay since he was in eighth grade, Shay, I think.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So we haven't gone away from him. He's been with him since eighth grade. So that's 5 years of the same training, hearing the same voice. And we trust him, right? So when you find success, you keep with it. And that's why we never jump ship because we know, right? As former players, you know right and wrong. Right. It
Right.
doesn't for me, it doesn't matter the
Oh, we
um
got the right people tonight. So check this out. So all them times you and your husband, y'all could have went ate crawfish. You could have had a margarita. You could have did all. Y'all could have went did all the stuff that y'all did. Y'all was driving little Mike to training. Speak to that because that's a big thing. And I'm saying that jokingly, but in a real way, a lot of parents don't understand the sacrifice. They think that they can cut corners and not pay for training and all of these
yeah.
things. Like I truly understand. Like I said, I have a daughter that plays basketball, so I understand. Tristan has a Division I son. We understand, but you know, coming from us is different, especially coming from a lady who can actually tell them about it from of a mom's perspective. We love to hear those sides of it.
Yeah. Well, the reality of it is you're going to get out of it what you put into it.
Yes,
So the
ma'am.
thought
Yes,
process
ma'am.
for us as a family is that we want to put our kids and our boys in the best situation possible. So at no point would we want to cut any corners because if you're cutting corners, then eventually it's going to show. So
Mhm.
we have invested in both our sons to make sure they have the best opportunity possible. So again, that goes back to the trainers that they have and the time that we've put into it as parents. We don't look at it as things that we could have been doing. These are choices because these are our
This what you
kids,
want to
right?
do.
So yeah, that's what we want to do. So like with I go back to my oldest son because when I talk about him with baseball was a different monster because neither one of us played baseball. So
Mhm.
I mean, I played softball in high school, but not like for real. And the commitment that we had to give towards him in baseball was real because it really wasn't our sport, right? So you're going into something, or we were going into something just because we knew that he needed this is what he liked. He actually played football collegiately, so he played at Tulane. But we committed ourselves
Time
to
out,
that at a young age.
time out. Hold on. She's just talking about this stuff like this regular. He
Like
played
we
at
just went to
200.
the grocery store or something.
Man, come on, man.
We
Stop
got to walk
this.
down that street. We got to
Yeah,
walk
come
down that
on,
street.
man. Come on, man. Come on, man. And we don't take any of this lightly because we understand the commitment that go with this. But come on, mama, you just running through this like this is everybody, and this is you're not one of the 1%. You know, to
Yes.
have, and you didn't hit the genetic lottery not once but twice. Come on, talk to us. Come on.
Well, I mean, again, it goes back to the commitment that you put into it. So I mean, I'm around a lot of student athletes every day, and we talk about this every day, and we talk about it with parents, and we talk about it with it's just in our hallways as far as like what you want and how you want to pursue it, right? So if you're not pursuing it properly, or you're not pursuing it in a position where you're going all the way in, then you're not going to get the results that you want. So
How
that's
old
life.
were I got to quit? How old were your co's? I mean, how old were your kids when they were able to wake y'all up on their own and want to go to training? How old were
Never. So we're still waiting on that. Um my our oldest is very self-sufficient now as far as like what he's doing. Mike is good. I mean, Mike is a teenager, right? So he does we have to remind him and stuff, but for the most part, like he's easy. So he knows that his routine, like his daily routine, even out of season. So he ended season Friday, but he was with DeChe Sunday. So, and then he has training Monday. He has training every day except on Friday. So that's just natural in our space because we know that. So, like I give example, Mike has every day we do the jug machine. We shoot 300 jugs, right? So he has to catch the ball 300 times. That's intentional because as a former basketball player, so I was a point guard, I had to dribble all the time. The ball was in my hand, right? So if he wants to catch the ball, he needs to catch the ball every day, right? It shouldn't be a day off. Like, why would you take a day off? It's like it only takes 45 minutes. So why is that a problem for you? Or why would that be a problem? So he's been doing that.
All those parents that be running to that coach office begging and talking about why my son ain't got no office is listening to this story right here, this work ethic, this intentional work right
Yeah.
here.
she
I'm
said
sorry. Go
she
ahead,
just
Mike.
set the standard to 300 catches out the jugs machine. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, but that's what he has come accustomed to. Again, it goes along with like him going to DeChe. So he has come accustomed to it was good when we got him a car. So we didn't have to drive him. But at some point, like we kind of go with them because that's our normal too, right? So it's all on what you want to be your normal, right? Because if you want, I mean, if you're still living, doing things that aren't involving the growth of your kid, well, that's gonna be the outcome that you get, right? So I mean, we are very invested in what our kids, the opportunities that our kids have. We try to, if we have to, we will try to orchestrate them because that's the world that we live in, right? You can't wait on anybody to do something for you. You got to put yourself in position to be able to do it.
And real quick for the people that just tuned in, this is wide receiver Michael Brown from Legacy High School, plays under the great Michael Bishop, and this is Mama Brown. And can you just recap you and your husband's accolades real quick? Just a brief summary. College for you,
Both
Well,
and them.
yeah, but we both went to A&M, Texas
okay.
A&M.
Both Texas A&M athletes, right? Y'all didn't go to do agriculture.
No,
Uh,
no, I played basketball for him and he played football for him.
okay. And then I heard something about the Lions. What happened with
Yeah.
the Lions?
He was a first round draft pick to the Detroit Lions.
Okay. So this is not this is normal for y'all. I see what you're saying when you're saying this is no. If this is what you want to do, this is what you have to do. You know, it ain't no if I want to be a bodybuilder, I got a little waist, and I see the way y'all outlook. I see how y'all look at it. I just want everybody else to see.
So Michael's uncle, Reggie's brother, he played for the Giants. So it's and actually Michael looks just like him. So it's he has it around him, right? So he might be the 5th best athlete. So
You keep on
and
going
then,
down, Mike. You keep
yeah,
going further.
yeah,
See, but Mike
yeah.
not worried
And
about
he
that
won a
because
Super
in the back
Bowl.
of Mike's head, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. He got some.
Mike check gonna be different than they check. So
And he got a legacy, no pun intended, that I think he about to have where it's gonna be a great story. But let me ask y'all this, and if Mike can't hear me relay it, the recruiting process. What were some things that was enjoyable about it? What were some things that wasn't enjoyable about it? Going through that whole process from pretty much 9th, 8th grade to now. Well, yeah, to now still.
Michael, did you hear it? He said, tell him about the recruiting process. What was good and what was bad from the beginning to now?
About the recruiting process, what was good and what was bad from the beginning to now. About the recruiting process, what was good is seeing all these coaches like right now. From the beginning, what was good was just me learning how to be patient. I'll say that's a good thing that I learned how to be patient at that moment, because I would see other people around me getting offers at my age, and then like I was just like questioning myself, questioning my own talent to see if I was good enough to get that stuff. So then until the offer started rolling in, and then we started rolling in, I was
what was the first offer? What was the first
UNLV.
offer? UNLV. Okay.
Yeah. I started to gain more confidence in myself, and it just got better from then. Right now, I'm very comfortable with my commitment to A&M. I'm fine with that. I'm not talking to any other coaches. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the recruiting process
I like the way you're honest.
for me.
Yeah, you're honest, because a lot of kids don't want to talk about the confidence, how it affects them. So instead of speaking on it, they turn it into anger and they start being self-destructive. The worst thing in the world you can ever be is self-destructive in a hard world, and you're trying to be one of the top 3% of our athletes in the country, right? Well, now the world, because they flying kids isn't gonna play football over here.
I can't. If he's talking to me, I can't hear him. I can't
Oh,
hear
you can't
him
hear
or
me?
DeChe.
Can you hear me?
Wait, talk.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you either no more.
Hey, his phone, hey,
Okay.
Can I leave the call and join back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get out and then come back in.
All right.
yeah, he got it probably be clicking to his Bluetooth or something.
Nah, definitely. I wanted him and his mama to start speaking on the recruiting process a little bit.
Right,
Miss Carrie, you
I'm
back?
sorry. Yeah, back. My
No,
bad.
you good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this while Mike left, and we'll pick up when he comes back. The good and the bad for the recruiting process on your end as the parent, especially compared to getting to go through it once. You know what I'm saying? And now
I hear this.
going
I hear
through it
DeChe
that
now.
second time.
Mike, were you finished
With what?
with
He
your
didn't hear the
answer?
first question.
Well, nah, he was telling him that he appreciated his honesty with saying that he had to look in the mirror about his confidence as far as if I'm good enough, if it's gonna happen, etc. To where after his offer started coming in, it made his confidence go up and kind of made him assured of
Right.
what
And what I was
going
saying,
on.
Mike, is a lot of kids, they'll have those same confidence issues, right? And they turn them to anger and it becomes self-destruction. And you
Yeah.
was good, and that's why I commend you for saying this on this platform, because that honesty lets everybody else know, all right, I can say I lost my confidence. I had to get back. You know what I mean? And the way you did it, you stayed down, you kept grinding, and then they started calling.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it with Mike because knowing that he probably was going to be a P5 D1 receiver, we could have easily went the political route to get all the fake offers to, you know what I'm saying? But I like the fact he actually went and camped at the places organically, and the coach looked at him like you was one of the not if the best, one of the top 3 players at the camp and outperformed everybody. So yes, you could commit, because I think that's a different reassurance as far as what he's saying in his confidence of not just you sitting at school and everybody coming and giving you offers. Like, no, I went to Georgia, I went to, you know what I'm saying, all the schools, and I went to go put it on the line at the end of the day. And I didn't just get it because of me. You know what I'm saying? I got it because of the work I did at the end of the day.
You like that, Mike? You like that, Mike, don't you? There's no cap in that, because I'm looking at these
Well, no,
numbers.
because a lot of people got fake offers. Like, he
no,
went to
no,
Austin,
definitely.
and the coach looked at him after the camp and said,
I have
you
a-
can commit. It's
I
a
have-
difference at the end of the day.
I have a question, because like when I went with my daughter to the University of New Orleans and she went to camp and she got her first offer, and I seen the monkey come off her back when she got that first offer, and she was able to play free. At what point were you able to play free and just go out and enjoy playing ball again? Because there's a lot of weight and pressure on y'all, man. Like, I watch my kid, like, I'm like, man, you can hoop, like, you don't have to worry about that. But there was a monkey on her back that didn't release off until she got that offer. When were you able to play free and just go out and be able to enjoy playing the game?
I would say because after my first offer, I still wasn't satisfied. Like, I still believed that I just could get more. So I was still hungry for more offers. I was still hungry for more recognition at the point. So I didn't get the monkey off my back at that moment. But I'd probably say end of sophomore, starting junior year.
Okay. So
Right.
Was that you that caught that touchdown against us in Hitchcock? That was you? That was him, wasn't it?
Probably.
No, that was definitely him. So, Miss
Yeah,
Carey,
that was him.
what was your positives and negatives of the recruiting process and how it went, being your second time going through it?
I can't understand.
He said, "What was my positive and negative as a parent going through it the second time with you?" Really, to be honest with you, it was, I guess, going along with Mike, just being patient and letting it happen. What I know that Mike had to go through that little Reggie didn't go through was, for whatever reason, it was that he was being viewed as a legacy kid. Getting the opportunity because of his parents or because of his dad. And I did not like that for him, because that's a whole nother variable that he faced. But he handled it well. It's funny because now the more and more I talk to kids on our campus, I find myself respecting Mike as a person more. You know, obviously he's my child, but I respect him more as a person because I've seen him handle different things that I don't think other kids would have handled as well. So he did a really good job of, being patient, waiting on his time, also knowing that he does have someone on his team that has a big name, but Mike put up big numbers too, right? So it's kind of like he wasn't getting I always tell him that he likes the recognition, but not the attention, right? That was actually a good situation for him, because on our campus, for our football team, Keyshawn was the name, right? Key is the name. People talk about Keyshawn all the time, but and rightfully so. He's really good, but at the same time, Mike and them came together, right? They were coming up together. He was throwing Mike the ball, right? So it's like you have to be a certain type of person, especially as a wide receiver, and a lot of times they're known as flashy players. He had to be a certain type of person to be like, okay, I'm gonna do my job, and I'm going to, not have to compare myself to somebody else. He was comparing himself to himself. So I respect you for that, Michael, and I really know that not everybody could handle that or take that on
No, that was
as
tough,
gracefully
Jamar and
as he did.
Tristan. Me and his parents had to have that convo, and I had to have that convo in a multitude of different ways, because it was almost a real thing where the opportunity wasn't gonna you know what I'm saying? Not that it wasn't gonna end how it ended up, but it was some real, like, it was almost like it's crazy because he like I don't want to go to A&M because I don't want everybody to say I'm just going there because my parents went there and I'm getting to go there because of that. Like I'm going there because I'm cold and I'm better than all these other people they offer and they want me. It ain't because of that, right? So it was almost like the validation of the Bama offer, the other offers, the Texas offer, where I was able to talk to him like, bro, that is a great thing for black people to have nepotism and be able to have people who've done things, and for us to follow behind that and either achieve it or go higher it ain't a negative. And for whatever reason in our community at times it's looked at like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you're able to leave a legacy that could follow behind that legacy and do better or on par is a handout, where it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's how the situation
It's amazing how
in our
kids'
community
blessing
at
can be
times.
used against them.
Man, we ain't being political. We ain't finna be politically correct. It's been people getting people jobs for years and less qualified. We talking about a kid, and I can tell you this: he played on the field with a Texas A&M receiver last year, and in that game he made plays just like our Texas A&M receiver made, and he's at Texas A&M. You know what I'm saying? Kelshawn is at Texas A&M right now, so. He's the same level kid as that kid, so it's definitely not nepotism in any way. But, you know, coming from a dad that was as famous as his dad was when he was playing football, and then, you know, the traumatic experience that his dad had and made him even more famous in you know, post-career of, you know, going through the things that he did and getting back to being on his feet and being a blessing, basically. So, and we're not going to apologize for that. People have been getting people jobs for years, but that kid he meets the criteria, and his resume speaks for itself. He can play ball. You know what I'm saying?
So the biggest thing about why people tap in, we don't just talk like how the other outlet, we actually talk football. And I'm looking at your numbers, and I'm looking at the offense as a whole. I remember the 500-yard passing game and all that going on. And I've also talked X's and O's a bunch of times with your head coach. That's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all times in college football history, Michael Bishop. And your numbers, it looks like you're averaging 14 yards a catch. One game you had 91 yards where you averaged 30.3 yards a catch for 3 tuds. That's electricity. And how do y'all, because I know it becomes, you got this many weapons on the same offense. You got a quarterback got to get his, you got a running back got to get his. How do you be patient? You know, you might got a duck in front of you, like, hey man, what we doing, man? I got a duck right here. How do we be patient?
I think I've probably been patient this whole season. I don't know. I just am. I guess like if I'm open, which I'm open 90% of the game.
Every receiver is always open. That's how y'all feel.
I just tell my quarterback I'm open, and he gets me when he gets me. Is what it is.
That game, when y'all found out y'all had 500 yards worth of offense, when did y'all find out? Like, what was your initial thought? Like, man, we just went for 500 this week.
On the next week.
See how we going past? We going fast.
Yeah,
they had 500. They had 500 yards of offense against
500 plus yards
against one of the best defenses in the state of Texas. Some kids that's finna go play for a state championship. That was Port Arthur Memorial. And I'm gonna also say I appreciate you, Mike, because in that game you gave my boy Bug the business in that game, and you got him moved to safety now. Now Bug is gonna get recruited like hell at safety, but you destroyed his DB career, his corner career. My boy at Port Arthur Memorial. You talking about the 500 yards? That was against Port Arthur Memorial, and they ran out of time on the goal line. Yeah, that's not a regular team that he had They had 500 yards of offense in,
and you were just on to the next game after that. Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
nah, it's
we lost, so I can't. I can't really think.
They gonna play for a state championship, Mike. They gonna play for a state championship.
So, Mike, let me ask you this, Mike. What you can hear me?
Can you hear Mike?
Yeah, I heard. I see you, sir.
All right. What jumps did you make each year in high school on the field that you could be like, okay, now I'm not just
Oh,
catching
do
the
I hear
ball?
DeChe? No, I don't
Yeah.
hear him.
All
He
right.
said, "What type of leaps did he make?"
Yeah, what type of leaps did he make between the seasons as far as just catching the ball, trying to get yak, setting the DB up? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did he progress through that from
How did
ninth
you
grade to
progress
12th grade?
as a wide receiver? Stacking the DB, your route running, release. Like, how did you find a way to get better every year at those intangibles? I said it right, DeChe?
Yeah, yep.
Remake.
Because one thing they was his mama and daddy was teasing him because he wasn't getting no yak his first 2 years, and that's one thing these past 2 years he really started doing is making people miss, and you know what I'm saying, taking it. You can see the
What did you
different
do
jumps. So
to increase your yards after catch?
DeChe.
nah, that's a cop out. Don't let him
he
tell
Hey,
you.
would.
DeChe say
No,
now.
not at
I
all. That
swear,
was
at training, DeChe would make us run at like at full speed for 5 yards, and after every catch, and he would get mad at us if we didn't. So then that just like it got stuck in my mind. So just every time I get the
became a
ball,
habit.
I'm on the go immediately. So
Hey, when mama and daddy making fun of you, talking about you ain't got no I know that touch because a mama joke and a daddy joke hit harder than a homeboy joke.
yeah.
ask him, do him thinking he know the coverage they in and being able to read the defense, did that help? Because that's really what I was going with, and
So,
not him running 5 yards after with me.
so DeChe was asking, he's speaking to you recognizing coverages and learning how to beat coverages within the offense and within the play call. Like
Oh
you
yeah.
seeing the field.
Um. Me and DeChe always like DeChe would always tell me that I should have a plan before the play even starts. So right when I'm and also I watch film. So when I'm walking up to the play, I'm walking up to the line, getting ready. I see the coverage they're in, and I see where okay, I got this route. I should be open at this position. I mean, at this spot on the field. If I'm open there, I know that the safety's over here, the corner over here, so I can just cut this way and I'm gone. And I kind of learn. I learned as the game was going, so I learned his tendencies. I learned how the safety backpedals. I learned how they move.
That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you, Mike.
Hey, Coach DeChe say that's the answer he was looking for.
No, because that's what me and his mama talk about a lot. Because she a very cerebral person, and that was the
Point
things
guard.
that she really
She's a point guard.
She
She
really
the point
wanted
guard.
him to
She
take
see
the
the court.
jump. That's where
Yeah,
she
she
wanted
see
to see
the
him
court.
take the jump, because it got to a point where he basically was out athleting people because his skill set was at a certain place and he was just better, so to say, right? But then she was like, I want him to mentally take the jump where you could see him manipulating the game. Can you speak to that part, Miss Carey, please?
Well, I mean, you really said it, DeChe. The thought process was that he understands what he's doing when he goes to the line. I mean, from a basketball standpoint. Well, okay, let me give you the quote I give up my old players was that competence builds confidence, right? So it goes along with where Mike is, and feeling confident by himself as a player is because he has a better understanding of it. So that understanding goes to, who's lining up against him, where they are on the field, how he's going to be able to make his cuts, knowing the play, walking up. So all those things matter. So when DeChe and I talked about it going into his junior year, it was more of, what does he need to make sure that he's just putting himself in the right position to be able to choose the school that he wants to go to, as opposed to the school choosing him.
So
And that,
hold on, let me break this down for y'all because she went to school over there off of McGowan. And for y'all that don't know what's going on at third ward, people over there are really intelligent. But she's telling y'all that her son, because he was able to learn what was going on, he was able to play fast. But carry on, mama. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean that's it. So well for him. It really kind of slowed the game down. I think when I wanted to go back to the question that you had asked him about when he, I guess, felt the best as a player. From my perspective, watching him, because I told them. So let me, I guess, give you something else so you can not, if you find out without us telling. So I'm the founder of Legacy, the School of Sports Sciences, so I own the school, right? So we get to stand on the sideline for every game. So because of that, I've got the chance to watch Michael grow. I tell the players all the time, I'm there to watch Michael, right? I do everything for y'all during the day, but at game time, I'm there to watch Michael. So watching him on film progress, like through my phone, was the neatest thing ever because the first game of this year when they played Second Baptist, he had such a confidence. And it was because of all the nuggets, and we call them good days, right? He had stacked so many good days that when it became that first day, that first game of his senior year, it all showed. I mean, because from his first catch to when he was able to make people miss, I mean, you could tell he looked like he was going to A&M, right? He looked like he was ready to make that next step. And that's what we want. As parents, that's what you want. You want your child to be able to transition to a space where they're comfortable and where you don't have to worry if they fit. And that's what he did. So, but that all came from the work that he put in.
You started the school.
Yeah.
We're not gonna just we gonna ride
Yeah,
past that.
she
You up there talking to excellence. This I'm mad at you. This
man.
I'm mad at you, DeChe. I'm supposed to have a suit on. I ain't supposed to be in here with no hoodie. I'm supposed to be dressed up. I'm in front of excellence. God bless you, man. Y'all, boy, you blessed,
For
Mike.
sure. This is my
Mike.
last question, Miss Carey, on the recruiting side.
Thank
So
you.
explain to parents, for one, the camps I guess they should choose versus the camps they shouldn't, and for the other about the I guess the time that it takes in the summer to make all that happen, because yeah, y'all did it for sure.
Well, I can tell you, so we're having this conversation with our kids on the campus now, right? So obviously that ninth grade summer, your 10th grade summer, though, that's very big for you, right? It just doesn't happen. There's no such things as sleepers anymore, right? Sleepers are for in our or in my day, you would have a sleeper because we didn't have social media like we did, right? So
Right.
everybody has the opportunity to be seen. So you're the best bet for any student athlete is to do it early, right? So if you're putting yourself in position, and we went to on damn near every camp, right? So when you talk about the camping scene for us, it was our recruiting coordinator on our campus is Freddie Johnson. Freddie told us we kind of lined up the camps that we were going to. He got in the car with us, and it was who was it? So it was Mike, Keyshawn, Josh, Makai. I mean, it was like eight boys, and we were Big Reggie, my husband, was driving, and we hit the road, right? So every weekend, huh? Yeah, or we took a van, and we went to every camp, right? So from the Texas camps to going to Louisiana to Oklahoma, we went to mega camps. Like we did every, I mean, it was a commitment, right? I didn't realize, I didn't think to that we want shit going to these camps was our vacation, right? I mean, that's we weren't trying to go elsewhere because we wanted to make sure that our kids were in the best position. And what's cool now is that we look back, all those kids have scholarship offers, right? But because it was not just their work. I mean, it was all the intangibles, right? So all the things, all the trees aligned, the wind blew this right way because we were doing what was necessary to make that happen. So along with their work and the effort that was put into it, our school in particular, like I think like last year we probably had around 78 coaches that came through the building. I can't, and that's major Division 1, right? And we had like last year, I think it was Joshua Moses that left. He was in the van. And then Joe, what's Joe's last name? Joe, yeah, Joe Smith. Joe Smith was a Yates kid. He came to us from Yates his sophomore year. And to be honest with you, it was work to get him recruitable. But then he left from Legacy in January, right? So because there was a lot of work that was done, he's a gifted athlete, but there was so much more that needed to happen so he could be prepared as a student athlete. So a lot of it, so from the recruiting standpoint, it's a lot of effort that goes into um your family that needs to happen for the kid, and then your school, if your school's not doing it, don't wait on them. because that would be a fault of yours. If you want something, you got to go get it, right? You can't sit around and be like, my school's not doing this or our coach is not doing particular things. That, to be honest with you, it's not their job. It's just so happened that we take that on because that's what we
Thank
feel
you.
that we're about. But it's not the coach's job. Job description wise, they truly are trying to win state. They win state, they're good, right? So for us, it was, we don't care about state, we care about scholarship. So and we prove that with the kids that are, we have that going on with the kids that are in our building. We live on the fact that if a kid wants to go to play at some level, so it's Division 1, Division 2, NAIA, Division 3, JUCO, whatever it is, if you want to play and you're putting the effort into it, we're gonna find you a space. But you've got to do what's necessary to make that happen.
Yes, man.
So
Thank you.
the recruiting process is tough. It's not easy, but
Mhm.
it's a commitment that needs to happen if that's what you want. Don't say it, because we ask kids that all the time. Do you really want to do this, right? Or are you just it sounds good,
Do
right?
it for
Because
social media, most
yeah.
of them. Tristan, ask Mike. This is my last question for Mike. Then we're gonna let y'all get off of here. Ask Mike if how was it going to the Justin Jefferson flight count? That was a great opportunity he had. And then ask him if he had one route going 20 out and one route in the red zone, what is he choosing?
All right, let me start with this one. Mike, if you had one route on the 20-yard line going in,
Going out,
and you had one route, what's the other one?
in the red zone.
In the red zone, what route do you want?
So basically
20
one
yard
in the
route
field
going
and
out.
one in the red zone.
The go ball. Beat him with speed. Red zone. Red zone.
Mike, come on, Mike.
Am I
Right here, Mike. You know, come on, Mike.
That's a great question. No. Tristan, we
Ho.
growing.
And just of what I've seen of him, he looked like he run a face stop pretty good too.
Ask him what he just asked.
He throw that he run that back shoulder pretty good
He
too.
say what yard line we on. He thinking
on the 20-yard line.
Tell him what yard line y'all
going
on.
into the end zone, Mike. What you want?
Tell him the 8-yard line.
Fade is fun.
What about the 8-yard line?
8 yard, you can just do another thing. You keep doing fades.
We ain't talking. Hey, no, not that. Right here. We enjoyed y'all.
Yeah, ask about that Justin Jefferson kill.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and so how was your experience at that Justin Jefferson camp?
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, it was a good experience. I haven't been I have never seen IMG, like their campus at all. It was good to learn a little bit on Justin. There's a lot of good coaches there. They all taught. They were all good there for us. I think nobody. I don't want to sound conceited, but like nobody there could guard me. It was fun though.
Did Justin Jefferson work out with y'all any?
Yeah, he did. Yes, sir.
What is his route running like? Where do you have to get for you to get to Justin Jefferson level of route running?
What do I have to get?
What do you have to work on to get to that level?
Just keep doing what I'm already doing.
Okay. I like that. Pop it. Pop your shit then. I'm with it. I'm listening.
Man, we're proud of y'all. Y'all got a great family unit. And thank you, Mama, for coming on here. Everybody want to keep it a secret.
I got a question too, man. DeChe, boy, you is he told us I was coming on. This is terrible. And not only this, I'm gonna tell you why this is terrible. My little sister talks about legacy. She wanted my daughter before she went to Houston Christian. She wanted my daughter to transfer to Legacy because my sister went to A&M Kingsville. She played basketball at A&M Kingsville, Rosalind Robbins, and so she knows somebody on that coaching staff over there. So I'm sure.
I coach Rosalind.
Boy, hey, you fired, DeChe. Your ass is fired, boy.
I ain't know where you.
Boy,
you don't even know where Legacy at.
I do know where it's at. It's spring. My sister been talking about this lady for 2 years.
That's cool for
What she-
Jamar.
look,
That's all the way.
Man,
look.
boy, you is fire, boy.
Hey, Jamar,
Your
what
ass
I'm
is
saying
fire,
to say,
boy.
what she's doing, that's been a dream of a lot of us down here.
Oh no,
and where we at.
1,000%. That's what I
So
tell them. The
we
job
looking
they
at somebody,
doing.
when I read up on Legacy, I studied Legacy, I'm like, man, they were like, man, I need to go ask Mike Evans and every pro athlete, hey man, y'all show me something so we can get. Look, I'm gonna go find the people to do it, but we need that down here.
No,
Like
for
that,
sure.
what you're doing, ma'am, is what we've talked about since I've been in football for 25 years. We have dreamt of this. So we have somewhere to pass our kids directly to with the same structure. We don't have to worry about what we have to worry about, just sending them out to the high school and hoping and praying that the education system do right by them. They stay out of trouble. They have the mind of an athlete, a student athlete. And what you're doing, that's why I'm so shocked. I wish I'm mad at DeChe because I got about 100 questions.
I'm
mad
mad
at
at
hold on,
this
DeChe.
reaction.
I'm beyond mad at
This
you.
reaction way better. This
I'm
a way
mad.
better reaction.
I'm beyond mad at you,
And I know
Mike. And this is no disrespect to you, Mike. Your mama, my sister, owe her goddamn life to your mama, and this fool come on here and don't even tell us who he bringing on here. My sister love you. You know what I'm saying? She is popping her shit for show. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? She went
braggadocious and modest, so I just know working with
She
them
went to
already.
A&M Kingsville, played basketball for this lady, went to the Navy, works in the medical center, and is, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't tell us who we, man, boy, hey, that is crazy. I'm gonna tell you, man,
her and
that's
her
crazy.
husband, A&M graduates, the father, first round draft, they just dropped the whole bricks on our head, but that's okay. Well, hey, welcome to the Mad Hustle family, Miss Carrie. Hey, Mike, for sure. Raymond Noodle Baby, we'll have your shirt to you. Yeah, we're going to get you your shirt to you. Mama,
Yeah,
my
sister,
a Raymond Noodle Baby is one of them ones.
And you gotta understand this, Tristan. My sister is one of the most shady people in the world. She don't like nobody. You understand what I'm saying? She is shady as hell, and she love this lady. So for you not to tell me who this lady is crazy. Like I would have had my sister on here.
I learned something tonight.
I would have had my sister on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, that's crazy. But man, shout out to you, Coach. Shout out to you, Mike. Man, much success. And them got a big game this week. I hope you're going to. Okay.
And look, Mike, enjoy the process, man. You work hard. You hear me?
Yes,
you
sir.
work hard. Enjoy the process and listen to what your mama and your daddy say. Because I think
listen to your mama, boy.
Yeah,
your mama the one.
Yeah. And she tell you wake up, clean your room, make your bed, bro.
Have fun.
You need to go and do it. You know, because everybody don't come home to that. To her.
Tell him
Everybody
I
don't
said he
come
need to
home
have fun.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I don't think y'all understand when I say my sister don't like nobody. She's shady as hell. And she like I'm telling you, she's shady as hell.
Yeah, so
we
thank y'all
appreciate
so
y'all.
much, man. This has been a blessing that you just don't know. Just to meet you, just to meet your son and seeing how explosive he is, and then I like the way he talks because we bring him on and we bring the family on so we can show him what it looks like, right? So we hear the son and we see the mother. You know, good job, Mom. Good job, kid. Y'all keep doing it.
Genetic lottery. They hit the genetic lottery for sure.
And
but
they
my
took
last
advantage
name
of
is
it.
Robbins, Rosalind Robbins. That's my little sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? She is very irritating. And we have had knockdown, drag out fights because my daughter wound up at Houston Christian. She need to go play for Coach Brown. And then I'm like, man, I don't know this lady, but she spoke highly of you, and she definitely wanted my daughter to go to Legacy. So that's
tell
crazy.
her I said hello. I haven't talked to her in a bit, but tell her I said hello. That's a small world.
She works in a medical center.
Yeah, she's a nurse, isn't she?
Yeah, RN. Yeah, she got that bag.
I know. No, I mean, I'm very proud of her. So that's good stuff. I mean,
yeah, that's what's up.
Players.
Hey, how much should we find to shave? 500 or 600?
Bro, my
It's
sister,
on you.
like my sister coach, and you ain't gonna even tell.
Yeah,
like,
it's
man, this
on
man
you,
is
man.
crazy, man.
Or do we let her make it? Because I'm really thinking about
Man,
1,000.
bro, that's at least 50 push-ups, bro. On call.
Golly, man.
On call.
Yeah, bro. That's
On
strictly
call.
on call, bro.
On call. That means I'm gonna call you and say, "Hey, what you doing?"
Oh, I
"Oh, I'm
know what
training."
on call
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Give me about
yeah.
25 right
I
quick.
for sure
Yeah.
know what on call.
God, but we appreciate y'all. God bless y'all on everything y'all trying to do. We wish nothing but success.
Thank you, Miss
Listen to your
Carey.
mama, boy,
No problem,
and
sir.
y'all keep it up.
Tell
Thank
Mike
y'all.
I'll see him tomorrow.
Yes, 3 o'clock.
3:00.
Okay.
Let's
All
go to
right.
work, man. Hey,
Mike's dad.
hold on, coach. I need to get my daughter in the gym with you too. So
No,
yeah,
for real.
for sure. Yeah, since DeChe with his yeah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. But thank y'all. God bless, man. We'll catch y'all hopefully on draft night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
God
y'all
bless.
be good, man.
Y'all be
Thank
good.
you.
Bye.
We're
Bye-bye.
gonna take a break, y'all. We'll be back after this commercial.
I can't believe that it's real. The way that you make me feel. I'm burning deep down inside. Oh, that I cannot hide. I know it's you and me, baby.
Second half of the This time,
And make the world go
Jamar
round.
Payne scores off the direct
And
snap.
it's keeping you and loving you, baby.
Says, takes one to the
Laying all my troubles down.
And that
Here I am, baby. Come and take me. Here I am, baby. You come and take me by the hand.
Man, boy.
Man, I'm
Boy,
so
that
happy. Hey, boy.
man, boy, that's crazy. I was unprepared. You feel me?
Right.
I'm coming on here to talk about football like this, and me and my sister done really had some knockdown dragouts about this lady. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But
She just
Nah, we
kept
gonna for
dropping
sure
dimes
get
on
her
like
in the
every
lab with
time.
her.
Like, yeah. And I went to A&M, and by the way, yeah, his daddy draft first round. Like, just tried to walk by, and she is. Oh yeah, by the way, which I've been dreaming of for the last 25 years, I done it already. Like, come on, man.
and you know, I thought my sister was putting a little juice on it. She's like, yeah, my coach, she got a school and this is that. And as I'm like, hold on, is this the lady that my sister be talking about? And that's crazy. I'm like, well, maybe it's a coach that coach over there. She's like, nah, boy, that's crazy. But man,
thank you, DeChe, for the legendary moment.
yes,
You know,
sir.
You
Yes,
did
sir.
that, brother. That's nice, and thank y'all for coming on.
Yeah, they very modest. You could tell, you know what I'm saying? They humble people, so you know what I'm saying? They not going.
Yeah, I'm still mad at you, DeChe, but you know, there's neither here or there. But look, check this out. It's that time, y'all. All right. So before we get into it, we got to give a good shout out to the people that provide the information, the content. This is hard work. Dynamic Sports Media, shout out to y'all. Texas Football Life, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, the Guard of Texas Football, and of course the Hood. And when we talk about the Hood, we talking about all our people, the neighborhood of Texas high school football. All the people that call, give us information. Y'all need to check this kid out. Hey, y'all need to tap in with this team. Hey, this guy is a kid over here. Like if you see a kid that was on the intro from what's that, Westwood, Palestine? What was that?
San Antonio Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kavian Bryant. Yeah.
Under the radar and everybody that contribute, man. We appreciate y'all, man, and keep the info coming because it's about to get real. But tell me what y'all think, man. The brackets didn't drop. Talk about it, man.
Man, I want to start out. Hold on. Before we get to that, I want to start out by saying this. Congratulations to all the coaches that made the Texas high school football playoffs. Man, you know, this journey started in the off season, and now you get to see the fruit of your labor. But I also want to start by saying this. It was a lot of praise and everything about something that I call some sucker shit, is what I'm gonna call it, up in Amarillo, Texas. So there was a coin flip that went for a playoff spot, and everybody, oh man, it's an old school coin flip. I'm gonna tell you this: the football gods don't like ugly. So Amarillo and Amarillo Tascosa, the coach from Tascosa went and told on the kid that Amarillo High had an ineligible player because the twin sister goes to Tascosa, which in our communities, man, sometimes you live with your grandparents. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been going on since the beginning of the time. And I just want to say, I want to start out by saying this: don't praise sucker shit. That coin flip was caused by a coach that was disgruntled because he wanted a kid that when he started as a freshman and his dad was a star at that was some sucker shit. That was some straight sucker shit. They told, and they all got together and told on a kid that was living with his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? And his uncle. His dad lives in a whole nother city. And I can speak on that. I'm authorized to speak on that because that's my family. And that was some sucker shit. So he went and got all of them coaches together, and they had to forfeit 6 games, and they still beat them in the game. And the way that the football guards work, because when you do sucker shit, it never go for you. Amarillo High still won the coin flip. So that's how I want to start the show off, because we don't condone no sucker shit. And we want to tell all of y'all that coach, if you have any kid that's up there, they will never win because the football guards will not let him win ever. That's just how this shit go.
Right.
Like,
and now we Amarillo. What's the name of the school? Amarillo Westwood?
No, Amarillo Tascosa.
Amarillo Tascosa. You got new fans, man. We rooting for you. Adversity builds character.
Amarillo High.
Amarillo High. Amarillo Tascosa is the one that told.
No, we root for Amarillo High. But what I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to say is, don't worry about that, fellas. Adversity breeds character, man. You got to walk through a little fire. Go on here, keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Just keep playing. That's all it is. And we don't agree with none of that. Hurting kids in any form, fashion, it will not be tolerated, no matter what it is. So, but moving on. Man, what else?
God don't like ugly.
Nah, man, that was some sucker shit, man. I was like, damn, like, why would you do that to a kid? And they thinking he's he'll a freshman, he'll have, man, don't ever do that to a kid. You know what I'm saying? The eighth grade Under Armour All-American, like, this kid ain't, and it's not a regular kid either. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's special. So don't, you know what I mean? Just, I don't condone sucker shit. And at the end of the day, they're gonna get their ass whooped the next couple of years by the same team.
Yeah.
If he was living in their district in his grandma's house, they would have went and told the district he was living with his grandma in their school district. So all these coaches need to cut all that out at the end of the day, bro, because when it's in y'all favor, y'all turning the blind eye, not saying nothing, buying houses, got real estate agents. As soon as it calls you to lose or somebody down the street doing it, y'all want to go tell, bro. Like, come on, man. We in 2025 now, bro.
And the crazy thing about it, you don't, as a man would never go back and forth with that. You wouldn't go tit for tat for that because kids are in the middle. So if you hurt one of my kids, I'm not gonna hurt one of yours because I love kids.
Them old school coaches used to be like, leave. We don't care. That's how them old, like the ones that's not political and playing these games with parents, they used to tell a kid, okay, leave. I don't care.
It's supposed to be one monkey don't stop no show. But obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't subscribe to that. But I hate to get started off on that, man. But that was, that and the Little League. So my week was in turmoil, and I'm gonna start with it with that, because a lot of y'all say that Little League doesn't matter, and I'm gonna tell you for a fact it in fact does, and I want to tell y'all about that. We need to make sure we doing business as business is being done. If people giving you their ass to kiss all the time, you don't have to kiss it. You could grab your ball and you go down the street. You don't continue kissing people's ass that's giving you their ass to kiss. That, I just want to start with that. And I'm talking about stifle. Yeah, I'm talking directly about stifle. Political football and Little League football, politics does not have a place in Little League football. But we'll be all day on that. I want to get that out there and use my platform for that.
How many flags was it, your boy?
Well, it was big flags. We were winning 12-0, and Jamar was amped up for the game. He been wanting to play them because the first time we played them, we had 5 mouthpiece penalties, and in coincidence, every time we broke a long run, They threw a flag. We were in Friendswood, and they threw a flag every time we broke a long run, and it was for a mouthpiece. And the lady that's the president, she told me, well, the mouthpiece is part of the uniform, and it's a safety issue. So I'm feeling like if it's a safety issue, you know what I'm saying? Why would you not stop the play before it gets started? Bring it back. Bring it back. My son was
listen, especially the first time, cool. The second time, okay. At the third time, the play should be stopped. Hey, we not starting this play till everybody got, like, I'm with you.
They call holding on my son. None of the other kids even touched anybody. So it had to be on my son. And they were okay with that. They were okay with that.
A pancake block.
At what point do you tell them to put their mouthpiece in before the play start? If it was 5 of them.
It was going to be something regardless. We went to Barbers Hill, and we had my son hit a kid. He was handing the ball off. They called it a forward pass to lose it. When I say cheating some kids, bro, it's terrible, bro. And I advise everybody to take their ball and go somewhere else. Don't play with those people at all, bro. You know what I mean? But we move on, you know. But yeah. I just want to make sure I use my platform for that.
And that's why we got.
I know some of the other leagues competitive, and every league gonna have its own politics, but that's why I always just like baffle. You know what I'm saying? I know they got politics too, bro, and I know the way this shit and all that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Man, but yeah, man.
Yeah, but so we got some on a positive note. We got some accolades we want to look at it, and this one right here, I'm gonna put a smile on your face.
Ooh.
This is the Titans, 10-0, 487 points for, 158 points against. That's an average of 15.8 points given up a game.
And
shout out to Pierre Jamar.
Lil Mike Brown that just came off of here. He you see what that defense do. Lil Mike got busy against Port Arthur. So he wasn't getting busy against some chumps. He was getting busy against one of his future teammates. That defense led by Tank King, one of our Raymond Noodle babies of the week. They got a big week coming up. Game coming up tomorrow against Galena Park. It's a homecoming game, but in the play, because you can still have homecoming in the playoffs. So yeah, they got a home.
But you earned that homecoming game if you got
They have barbecue and fried chicken and all kind of shit going on in Port Arthur tomorrow, man. You get bones and everything else you want down there tomorrow. Landlords daiquiri will be jumping tomorrow and down there in Port Arthur, man. So get down there. The band gonna be rocking. Everybody gonna have their red rags swinging. Man, it's gonna be going down in Port Arthur tomorrow. So, man, without any further ado, Tristan, take us through there, man. Take me through there. Take me through there.
I got a couple more. Hold on. Right here. The Port, 21-1. They last loss in district was in 2023. Big times. Red. Big Red, the man.
Ain't talking about no soda.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. Dickinson done something special this week, y'all.
Shout out Coach Nelson.
Yeah, he boogied down. The Gators just broke the regular season scoring record. That record stood for 48 years. It was set by the state championship team,
man,
in 1977.
As much shit as I talk about Donald Trump, man, I wanna give Donald Trump, man, hey, he got out of the way and he let them kids boogie over there in Dickinson right now, man. Them kids are boogieing in Dickinson, man. Lorenzo, man, the game has slowed down for Lorenzo Aguilar, man.
Jamar, Coach Nelson texts me that fat Pat Tops drop, man. We ride, man. I ain't lying. Right in the gun. We ride. Let's get it. I'm behind you.
Yeah, he got Fat Pat behind him today. Hey, Coach Nelson, we glad you ain't from Pasadena no more. You know what I'm saying? You from G County, not Galveston County. You from G County now.
Yeah, we filed his paperwork. We filed his paperwork last month.
Yeah, you ain't
Man,
gotta hide
Tristan,
and run
look,
them
this a
techno
crazy
ball ass
part.
plays no more. You let them athletes get loose over there in Dickinson, man. We
I
got a
am.
lot to talk about, man. Dickinson
gonna-
is a big
Hold
topic.
on, don't
I
cook my
just
grits too quick.
text the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't cook them grits too
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Cook them
That
grits
goddamn
slow.
Dickinson, man.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah,
text
man.
the lyrics. You
Wicked
wouldn't even
City,
be able
man.
to tell unless you know the song that's what I'm talking about. I just tweet a little line in the song. He texts me. He say, "Yeah, that's my jam right there." I say, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I say, "Yeah,
Yeah.
Coach Nelson."
And
I say,
speaking of
"Go
top,
in, say."
shout out to
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Barker, man.
Man, 1 hour Raymond
Oh,
the babies
God,
of the
man.
week, man. The
Yeah.
game look real easy to young Cotton too, pretty boy.
Yeah,
And I'm proud of Carter using his legs this year.
yeah,
I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he playing ball, and of course we can't forget about him,
Oh yeah.
Black Jesus. Hey, hold on,
Mama.
people.
Mama.
Hold on. People might
There
think
go
he's
that
a senior.
man.
Hold on, they think
Hey.
they might think he's a senior. What grade he in, y'all?
Man, he a
That's
junior.
2027.
Man, and what Mark Jackson used to say, he's famous for saying, "Mama, there goes that man." There he go, goddamn it, Mama. As long as Landon Callis laces up his cleats, they will have action. I don't give a damn who they playing.
Yeah. Hey, I talked to the coach. He said, "Man, we had him bottled up, but you know he gonna get it. It's coming sooner or
And
later."
they getting better every week. Oh yeah.
Ain't no bottling up, homie. Ain't no bottling up, homie.
Carson, I'm pretty sure Carson playing in the playoffs. So we should
Hold
get
on,
him.
hold on. Time out. You moving too fast.
Don't
We're
go
gonna
there.
get to that.
Let me get to it because
Okay.
Yeah. We can't give up the goods. We can't give up all the goods.
Let me go and get out the way because they water good.
Ooh.
We ready to talk about it,
Yeah,
though,
let me go and
man.
get out the way.
Ooh.
We going 6A Region 1. Talk to
All
me.
right. Hold on. I want to get this started for everybody that's tuned in today.
Hold me
We
to
are
the
not-
fire on my picks. Hold my feet to the
Listen,
fire.
we are not a participation trophy type place. We do not care about everybody. All we're going to talk about are the people that matter to us and the people that matter to everybody else. We're not going to talk about people that made it into the playoffs that's 5-5 and that's going to get beat by 50 points. We are going to talk about the people that have a chance to make it to Arlington. I'm sorry if Lil Johnny and them team made it to the playoffs and they was 3-8 and they gonna get their ass kicked in the first round. We do not care. We are going to talk about the people that matter. So over here in this first,
hey, Jamar, I'm gonna tell him like my daddy told me. He said when I was coming to the playoffs, it was only 2 teams from each district that made. He used to tell me this soft, like this a BS era of. He said they used to have 2. He said 1 year they went 8-2 at Ball High, and then like a team went 10-0 and 9-1, and they missed the playoffs, bro.
Jahar went 8-2 in high school. Jahar Hitchcock, they went 8-2. They lost to the Edna, who went to state, and they lost to Sweeney and didn't make it to the playoffs.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Hey, one of these days we're gonna do a throwback bracket and see if we can go pull them up. But all right, start it off.
So in this bracket right here, we're gonna look in there. North Crowley, Coppell, Euless Trinity, Louisville, and Allen. Those are the teams that matter. El Paso Eastlake is not gonna make a difference. You understand what I'm saying? They would be like one of the first teams from El Paso or a team from the Valley to be able to, we don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Much shout out to Dave Campbell's. They are the Bible of Texas high school football. And we look up to y'all, and they have to speak on everybody because inclusion is a big deal. But here at the Mad Hustle podcast, we don't give a damn about inclusion. We only talking about the big dogs, the people that matter. So go ahead, tell me what y'all think.
I got North Crowley. I got Coppell. I got Richardson. I don't know nothing about that West Texas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I am. I'm gonna let Jamar speak on that when he go. Now, this is my upset up north in 6A D1. I got Legend Bay popping Allen first round.
How?
Then I got South Grand Prairie.
Legend Bay go to North Crowley. Louisville play Allen in the first round.
No, Legend Bay don't go to North Crowley.
I mean, Legend Bay go to North Forney. Louisville play Allen in
I
the
thought he
first
got a
round.
Louisville. Who Louisville quarterback?
Nah, man, them people dead, boy.
No, they
Listen,
not. Louisville got a quarterback. Hold on.
man, Louisville is dead against Allen, man. Them people gonna get beat by 30, man. What are we talking about? Them people gonna get their ass whooped. They dead. Now you Legend Blake played for North Forney. Yeah, he in Region 2. So North Crowley, this gonna come down to North Crowley and Allen, and maybe Euless Trinity may be able to do something. Maybe a Coppell may be able to do something, but the rest of that
So
shit.
North Crowley coming out of here.
It ain't.
I got Allen is my pick to win state.
It's that young. They got that young quarterback. My bad, bro. They got a young. They 8-2.
Louisville quarterback transferred. Either he's the quarterback at Allen, or is either the quarterback that's at Summer Creek.
Quarterback they got right now threw for 28 touchdowns on the season.
Mm-hmm. Now you play a bunch of homecoming. I'm just gonna let you know. You play a bunch of homecoming, and I'm not saying that he's sorry or nothing. I'm just saying. Now you going to this one here. That's where Legend Bay is at, over there with Duncanville and in
he had North Forney. I got it mixed up.
And guess who he got?
The 2029. He a sophomore, the one at Louisville.
And guess who he gonna get in the second round? Rodell Man. So we're gonna find out if he ready to deal with
Rodell Man is.
Yeah, he got Rodell Man in
Rodell don't know. That might be a shootout. But
North Forney don't play no defense. They don't attempt to. And
Wiley, Rockwall, toss up. They not doing nothing. Duncanville, Temple. Is that Duncan? Did that say Duncanville, Temple? This is my only thing to Dallas. And I think DeSoto and Duncanville and them, they elite. I agree. But they path. Boy, I'll be telling about they path, man. You got Dickinson who about to go bang it out with Tascasita.
Yeah.
Gonna bang it out with Pearland. Gonna bang it out with Ridge Point. Gonna bang it out with North Shore. Man, Duncanville gonna see Temple and then either Rockwall or Wiley and then the Woodlands.
Don't be disrespectful. That Rockwall Heat team is good.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm not. I just don't know if that's the same gauntlet. That's all I'm saying, bro.
No. The Region 3 is a problem in 6A and 5A. Yeah, 6A and 5A. Yeah,
you beat up before you get there. That's all I'm saying.
Duncanville and so if North Forney can get through Rodell, man, because Legend Bay is special, but Waxahachie got some special players too. I look for that second round matchup. That's a big matchup. I think Duncanville will walk through all of that. You got them Aldine schools up there, like Aldine Nimitz. You got all that, like
Klein.
Yeah, like that ain't. Well, Klein Collins got some talent, but Bridgeland, I watched them lay down in the second half against Ridge Point. I was very disappointed in them. I feel bad for the Houston schools that got to go north for the playoffs. We don't fare well, and I feel like they make the city look bad. Actually, like it's kind of like Dallas get to beat up on us up there.
I mean, they do, because that's the area that used to beat up on us in the 90s. All that Aldine, you know what I'm saying? Eisenhower and all that. They
play soccer now. They play soccer over there.
Yeah,
now.
Exactly. So they getting their lumps now.
So moving on.
We go to Region 3.
Uh-oh.
It's smoky. It's smoky over there.
There's gonna be some squabbling going on. Region
It's smoky over there. It's smoky over there.
The amount of shit being talked. I got a call today. I won't say who it came from. And Tristan know who it came from.
I know who it came from.
And we reaching in there. South Falls will be Bel Air. Then the Seco Ranch really not that bad. Fulshire coach is gone, so that there is gonna create a false sense of pride.
Give me Seco.
Yeah, that's gonna create a false sense of pride over there. I'm talking about like whoever comes out of there is gonna get their ass beat. So whoever comes out of this bottom part of that first little part of that bracket, with the 4 being Ridge Point, Pearland, Dawson, Galena Park, North Shore, and even Deer Park. I think Deer Park got their head cracked in last week, and North Shore didn't score against a Summer Creek team that we have not seen be physical all year, and they took North Shore behind the woodshed. And I really hated that for Caleb being our Raymond Noodle Baby of the Week last week.
Well, that game was played in them trenches, man. I watched that game.
And I have not seen Summer Creek be physical all year. So that disturbs me about North Shore, that they were not able to move the ball at all.
That was their 2 losses came in the trenches, offensive and defensive line.
I skipped over a game, and I skipped over it on purpose because DeChe been screaming something, and he been saying this all year. I can't say DeChe has been saying Pearland Dawson all year. But I got a call today, and they was like, man, they feel like Dawson got some action against Ridge Point, and I can't see that. And I may be, my judgment may be clouded from that 4th and 2, and my man ran the swinging gate jet sweep with a 3-down lineman against Pearland.
It's because they play with that speed revo. They don't play with that Rodell, but they still play with that speed revo. So it really make you look like, hold on, because they still thumping. Like they not playing no finesse soft brand of football. It ain't the Rodell, but it's that speed revo where
they have some players at Dawson. And when you said that last week, I was like, man, to say you tripping. But somebody called me today and they was like, man, they told me they going to the game. So I'm like, you think Ridge Point will lose to Dawson? They like, yes, they think that game is going to be a lot closer than. It's no way I could see.
Well, hold on, Ridge Point ain't bringing Rodell either. They bringing Vices. They ain't bringing Rodell.
All them Division I kids, you don't think they bringing no Rodell?
They're not bringing Rodell. They bringing Vices.
Full of Rodell kids. Everybody don't bring that Rodell D1.
Yeah, they went and bought that $1,200 helmet.
So they USA football? You saying they USA football?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't trying to demolish nothing.
That coach can coach over there at Ridge Point.
I agree. Coach LaFavor.
My problem with them is my only problem with them is, man, I'm scared of. So we got boxes that we check, right? And the boxes that we checking, Tristan, are you gonna play a physical brand of football, right? Do you have the Jimmys and the Joes? Do you have some kids that could play on your team, right? We're gonna also say, it'll come down to a little bit in the scheme and this and that, but man, I have that one variable the reason why we go to the games, and it's juice. My problem with Ridge Point is are they going to be able to have the juice to match Dawson, who's played in a rivalry game with Pearland, that's played in a game with Manville, that's played in a game with Shadow Creek. You've played all of these games and you've been able to get the juice going. Pause. But I don't know if Ridge Point can get the juice going. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. And I don't know.
Agree.
I don't think they check the juice box. That's the only pause. That's the only problem I have with
Ridge Point, right?
Yes, they don't have the juice.
It's too quiet. It's just you don't have that third power, which
it ain't. It ain't that they don't have it. It's almost like since they haven't been in that type of game for the juice to pull you through, it's just okay. We all at the game because we cold. We all got the theme of the game, so everybody dressed up in a theme, but we cheering for a quarter and a half, and then it's just a Snapchat, Instagram fest, and then we all leaving by the fourth quarter.
100%. It's only so many times I could take you in the locker room and tell you, come on, guys, we got to go after it, and then I beat you 50-0 every time. The kids and the crowd is not going to respond to that anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's only so many times I can say that, man, these guys can beat us, and we got to watch this guy. We got to watch that guy. And then we get out there, and in the second quarter, the score is 35-0 because we're playing another homeowners association team. I just it's gonna be
I
hard.
trained one of the receivers over there, and he was at the Legacy and the San Antonio Cornerstone game. Me and B. Damone was there actually. What's up, B. Damone? I just see you popped up. We was at the game, and I was talking to him about it. I was like, bro, because I just be wanting to get them some experience from going through it. I was like, bro, the game we lost to Katy is because we couldn't bring the juice. Like you saying, Jamar, we had the juice from the jump. Boom. You play some homeowner association games. You play a couple tough games in the county. And when a team like Katy able to bring that juice to the extent of is putting them over the hump, not just keeping them in the game, that's a completely different, it's a different ball game when you in it, because they don't understand momentum. And Coach Johnson, shout out to Coach Johnson, he trained LeBron and all the people now. But Coach Johnson used to say, Big Mo gonna be with them, Big Mo gonna be with us.
And that
Big Mo
momentum
gonna be
is
with
big.
them, Big Mo gonna be with us. And
that
he said
momentum,
whoever could hold on to it at the end for the longest, that's who probably gonna close out big games between, you know what I'm saying, same talent, same coaching level teams. At the end of the day, momentum a real thing with kids, bro, and that's what adults got to start realizing at the end of the day.
I will say this. I will say this about Ridge Point, right? So now I've seen some people pick them to go to state. I will say this. After what Summer Creek did to North Shore, right? I believe if you're a Ridge Point, you have to believe now is really a reality, because anything coming from that top part of that bracket, they'll beat the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? So this Dawson game is going to be, you know what I'm saying, a nut check time. You get what I'm saying?
They better make it out of there. They better make it out of there, bro.
It's going to be a nut check time with Dawson, because now the big bad bully of North Shore is coming, and Del Park, you know, they had a man, Dickinson took them out of the woodshed. So I think, can you get the juice going? And you know what I'm saying? Because their games are like funerals. Every game is like a funeral. Is no juice. And I just want to see if those kids are going to be able to get up. If Coach LaFavor is going to be able to get them kids up. Now we go down to the bottom half of the bracket. So
Region 4.
South Fair with the Houston Lamar game. Straight Jesuit they're the most disrespected team in Houston, and I'm saying that with the Raymond Noodle kid that they got over there, that damn running back. We really totally disrespected that kid all year. He's amazing. He is amazing. And then so now you got Fort Bend Travis playing Pearland. Now styles make fights. So what's being said is Fort Bend Travis is they look good. They got Division I kids. Pearland, you know, Tecmo Bowl gonna do what he do. He got 4 plays. His identity, he not gonna get out here and get outside his body. He gonna run his 4 plays, and he gonna run them 4 plays. Now you get down to what I think is gonna determine the region. Them 4 teams right there, that Fort Bend Travis at Pearland game, and then a Tassida Dickinson game. So Carday ran for 300 yards last year on Dickinson.
This a hard game, y'all. Man, so we saying that Tassida finna go home in the first round.
Yes.
No. We're not saying. We saying.
I just want everybody to say.
No. What I want y'all to understand, we are being disrespectful. We are being disrespectful to Carday Mack. We saying that Carday high school football career is gonna be over in the first round. Let that sink in.
That's what I'm saying.
After Dickinson I'm saying after Dickinson make this run they about to make, Coach Nelson need to have Dickinson playing tops drop like ball high play, knocking pitches off your wall, and Lamarck play man. That's what I'm saying. That's how I'm feeling. That's what they got the juice. That's
but look,
what they
but
need.
you understand when I say that's a hard game. Like, look, we finna say,
man, they about to beat them people. It's gonna be like, damn. They beat them by 2. They're going to beat them by at least 17. And when they do,
I'm calling the score. I'm calling it 42-27. I'm calling it 42-27 Dickinson. That's what I'm calling.
They're going to beat them, and people going to be asking, is Dickinson for real? They're going to beat them.
Dickinson is for real. But Carday is very for real. Carday is very, very real.
Like you said, that's going to be their points.
Carday is very real.
A sophomore about to send Carday Mack home.
Man, listen. This the difference between this team, right? This is a group of kids that don't get the D1 offers like Mason and Scobies and PJs and Donovan. None of these kids get none of that. But all of that.
Hey, we talked about that though. Hey, what Big Homie said earlier.
This what
He
I'm
said,
saying.
man, I'll take me a team full of D2.
No, listen.
D3
All of their
kids.
stats better, and they playing with a chip on their shoulder. Lil Braden brother play at TCU, and he looking like one of the best outside weapons in the area, and nobody know who he is. You don't think he got a chip on his shoulder?
Oh yeah.
You don't think he want to go prove himself, and you don't think he could actually do it?
Caleb
Peterson is averaging 3 touchdowns a game, going for 150
Man,
plus
the
every
game. The game has slowed down for Lorenzo.
That group of kids, they got a chip on their shoulder, man.
When you watch Lorenzo right now, he processing at a very high clip.
That's
that kid is seeing it.
Quarterback
He is seeing it,
seen, man.
And
like,
if a kid is open, he is going to get the ball to the open kid. He is going to get the ball to the open. It's like some Kurt Warner shit going on right now. He getting rid of the ball fast. He see it, process it, boom, ball's gone. You know what I'm saying?
He average his passer rating is 124.6.
That's gonna be the game of the game of the weekend. The game of the weekend is Dickinson and Atassia.
Yeah, he averaging 284 a game. He had one game where 5 different receivers had touchdown. And I put eyes on him because we didn't play. We had a bye week. I put eyes on him.
Nah, he
RPO game. I have not seen the release is like you mix Aaron Rodgers with a man. I don't know. I don't know.
He's seeing it like Kurt Warner right now, bro.
Yeah.
He's seeing it like Kurt, man. He see it and the ball is gone and he getting it to where it need to get to. Now we got to get down to this bottom half of this bracket. I'm gonna say what's up to my boy from San Antonio. I'm gonna tell you something too, boy. You creeped up on me. I've been watching a lot of your stuff, and man, I don't know what the hell I was thinking about San Antonio and Austin, but boy, y'all been hiding some shit down there in San Antonio, man. Y'all been hiding some shit down there in San Antonio. It ain't as easy as I thought down there in San Antonio. It ain't sweet in the tone, man. It ain't sweet.
Man. That's exactly like I was saying. I appreciate y'all having me on again. But that's exactly like I was saying, man. There's some hidden gems down here. Y'all had Mike on earlier, and his teammate is Jonathan Haddon. He's going to be going to A&M. 4-star running back, top 4, top 5 running back, whichever service you're looking at. 4-star kid. He's been a kid who's been balling since he was a freshman. His first touch of the football ever as a freshman in playoff versus Dripping Springs, he went for a 70-yard touchdown against Dripping Springs, who we just saw that they beat Westlake. So hey, San Antonio's got some dogs down here.
I have one question, and it looms. Who can threaten Lake Travis down there? Who and when we talking, man, we ain't talking inclusion and trying to include everybody. We talking about somebody that is a legitimate, because Lake Travis is for real. That shit is a well-oiled machine. Who is a threat down there? Who we gotta watch that could beat them?
Whoever comes out of Steele and Johnson. That's going to be a third round matchup. Whoever wins.
Johnson is the quarterback. Johnson got the quarterback.
Johnson has Elvis. And I was thinking on this before y'all got to this Region 4. But, I mean, the ceiling for Steele and what they could be is higher if they get everything clicking. But they don't have that receiving core like Johnson does. And like y'all saw on Elvis's huddle, his arm and his accuracy is just on another level right now. And I had even talked about their running back Rayshawn Hurt, who transferred in from Reagan. He's been that extra piece who can hit you for 2 or 3 quick touchdowns very fast.
So these are people you don't want to play. So what you saying is Lake Travis is hoping that somebody beat Johnson. Because I don't nobody want to play that quarterback. I seen enough. I seen enough of that shit.
I know we ain't talking about Elvis.
Yeah,
Elvis.
man.
Talking about Elvis?
Don't
Elvis.
nobody want to play against Elvis, man.
Hey,
Elvis trying to see
hey,
what your
man.
secondary working with back there, man. If your safeties got their back pedal down, you better get on their better open their hips up and open
So
up.
you
When
saying
Elvis
they want to duck Elvis? Elvis now.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't want no
exactly.
smoke
So
with Elvis either.
John Steele's gonna get the respect off of the name, but if there's a school who's gonna upset somebody, it's gonna be Johnson because they gonna try to overlook him. They're gonna be like, oh, it's their first time there. But all those kids have been through something and they fought and they earned their positions and they're showing improving and they're all. I'm not gonna say they're all mad at me, but I got them as number 2 in the city and they're itching to be number 1. So, but that's like I say, when I do all of my rankings,
hold on. I've been on your shit the last couple of days. They mad as hell at your ass because I read them comments. They on your ass down there, boy.
but hey, this is
But me,
like
you
I
tell
tell
them the
them, like I
truth.
tell coaches too. The thing about me is I put some motivation in there. I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna have Steele as number 1. I'm gonna tell Johnson you are number 2 because Harlan is the champion of the best district in San Antonio, which is North Side.
Mm-hmm.
The number 4 team in the city is Brennan, which is North Side. So, and that's a team that's only giving up 10 points per game.
I'm gonna tell you this here. You walk out there and you play defensive back or defensive end, and Estrada back there quarterback.
Look at
You gotta
Elvis.
work. And let us. We're gonna empty it out. Look at it. Look at it.
Elvis.
What we doing?
Elvis been all-time quarterback his whole life in the apartments, man.
Y'all can get mad at him all day long. The film ain't told us not no lie.
Elvis, go check out your safeties, man.
Man, come on, man.
Elvis
That's-
gonna find out what your
Elvis is
safety
going to stand in the pocket, and the thing about them too, and about Rayshawn, like I said, on my live last weekend, I was talking with my boy RL, and he brought up a good point that Rayshawn is probably the best blocking running back in the city. So that's also why that pocket is clean because he knows exactly who to pick up.
And look at them big boys in front. Those are pass blockers. Look at them. They dropping everybody.
Look at him.
Oh, watch me work.
Look at him.
Watch me work.
Yeah.
Look at boy.
And
he
the
gave me
receiver's
2, all he
good
needed
too.
was 1. Yeah,
They are 4
this-
deep
this the one
at
I like right
receiver.
here.
They are 4
This the one I
deep
like right
at
here.
receiver.
That's the one I like. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't want to play Johnson either.
Yes, sir. I bet they do. Somebody, you hoping for Johnson to get their ass popped. You trying to get their ass somebody. Boy, yeah.
This is that pass that you like right here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
so,
seen
I
enough.
mean,
Of him.
Johnson.
Hey, take Elvis' film down, man. Don't turn him on to Elvis. Hey, just know when one of them teams that all y'all that just be picking the big name team, when you see San Antonio Johnson, like, damn, who the hell is San Antonio Johnson? Elvis gonna pop some of that shit. Now, I wanna go back. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Man, big boy, I don't want to be, we don't want to just be stupid on the Mad Hustle podcast. I'm saying in Region 1 is North Crowley, Allen, and Euless Trinity. Is anybody else over there that's able to beat any one of those teams?
I got Louisville popping Allen, big boy.
You tripping.
That Louisville kind of underachieves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And somebody told me today that the quarterback might be banged up too. So that's a fact.
Never mind.
You know what I'm saying? But Allen defense has been—they've only given up a little over 100 yards a game through the air, and that's probably the main ingredient that Louisville succeeds with. Because Trey Williams, he's a gunslinger, but they got a running back.
That's who I was talking about, Jamar.
Yeah.
Trey Williams.
Yeah, Trey Williams.
He young though, ain't he?
Yeah, that's why I said he young.
Yeah.
27. They're gonna be back next year. You know what I'm saying? They got some 2027s next year. That's gonna be there again. But this is in Allen. You know what I'm saying? If you ever been to a game in Allen, you know what I'm saying? Like this
That's
is
that
a real home
juice
field
Jamar been
advantage.
talking about. That's that juice.
Man, them people cheating. Man, they got a college over there. I mean, 7,000 students, $50 million stadium. Come on, man. What we talking about,
That's
man?
the
Man,
highest
no doubt.
level of juice you could get, right?
Yeah, they got the juice. They got the juice.
And they got a band that's like, 2,000-3,000. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what he's saying.
The weight room is up under the stadium. It's immaculate, man. You got to go up there and see it. You know what I'm saying? But I think Louisville will hang around, but I think Allen will get him. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Smith is the X factor to me. He was out last year, but he's a receiver, kick returns. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want him to do, he can do it with the ball in his hand. So, and plus Allen's put them out the last 2 years. So I think you're gonna see a repeat of that. Allen got the home field advantage. Louisville will have to come correct, no penalties, nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got to come in there and play a perfect game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mark, is that Caleb Jet Smith?
Yes, sir. Arizona committee.
Yeah.
He liked that.
Yeah, they did. Go to Region 2. They did. And see, we not an all inclusion. We're not talking about El Paso Franklin and El Paso Eastlake. Them people showing up and they happy to ride the bus, get a McDonald's burger, and go back home. Now let's get down here in Region 2. All right. So in Region 2, you know what I'm saying? We got the rejects from Houston. Excuse me. We got the people from Houston that's going up there that used to once be a powerhouse in the Aldine districts. They going up there to mess with Duncanville and Rodell Man now and North Forney.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm skipping to that second round.
Mm-hmm.
That Waxahachie North Forney game, because that's what I got my eyes on, right?
Yeah.
Waxahachie North Forney, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that game, and we talking about next week.
We talking about next week, but listen, Waco Midway is not a slouch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I like Hatchie in the game, but they're gonna have to go down there.
Midway is nice.
Midway is nice. You know what I'm saying? I think everything starts with Legend Bay. You know, we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. The last time I talked to y'all, and we kind of conversated in the chat a little bit. It goes through him, but they got North Forney has 2 other backs that ran for 1,000 too. So they loaded back there. They out rushing everybody. Where North Forney,
but they don't play no defense.
That's why, that was my next thing. That
they don't play no defense.
Leaky. The defense is leaky. And Waxahachie got some guys on offense. Corn Brown, the Texas commit. You can't kick the ball to Jordan Smith. You know what I'm saying? On a kick return blast, he liked that. You know what I'm saying? They got a running back, a sophomore, Taylor Strange, that I think is the X factor that kind of balances them out. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all, Snell coming down here. You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm saying with Rodell, man, to go with the Grossbeck transfer kid, number one,
Jordan Smith.
Number one, yeah. Number one is special.
He's special.
He's special.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Though Waxahachie, they popped Duncanville now.
Yeah.
No, but that was a one-off though. Like, and
because when it's Rodell, ain't no one-off. Now if it's a bunch of trick plays,
it's a one-off because Rodell man knocked Maximus' helmet off in the second quarter, so that changed the whole complexion of that game.
But that's what he do though.
I mean, you can't.
He was doing his regular job. He wasn't working overtime. That's his 9 to 5. I send people home.
He clocked in.
Yeah, sign up.
But
this not extra credit work. This is regular test. I'm gonna put that hat on you, and we're gonna see how many times you get up.
The difference in that game was the special teams return.
Number one
the field goal. On the field goal.
Number one.
They blocked that. You know what I'm saying? The kickoff return. And Duncanville missed the extra point. That's 3 points right there in their defense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
but nobody ever thought this would even be a game, though.
No. And Duncanville had the momentum. They went into halftime up 2 scores.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But Hatchie,
at one point it was like
Hatchie got some defense
at one point.
Yeah, but I think the difference now, Hatchie, they really trying.
Dog. No. This what he do. This not no part-time job, man. Watch this man on the kickout return. This what he do, man. You better find one number 2, Ed. And I ain't talking about that number 2. I'm talking about this number 2.
Get down, son.
I'll let you.
Get down, son. Get down, man. Get down, man.
I'm taking Waxahachie, man.
Protect yourself, man. The last time we said that about Rodell, man, Booby and them came in there and said, not today, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you
Booby
know
them
he
got
was a little,
gassed up
he
though.
was a little banged up that game too.
They banged him up. They banged
so-
Rydell man up.
yeah.
They chipped him on
So-
every play.
So Rod Baker is a guy for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my MVP for the whole district. Is Rod Baker for the running back for DeSoto this year.
He's square business too, and he
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
He's square business.
All right. So man, let's get to that Division 2.
He should be probably a 4-star.
Let's get to Division 2, man. Let's get to Division 2. I like that too, big boy. I like the breakdown. That was a great breakdown. And coaches, we know you got to take it one game at a time. But here on the Mad Hatter podcast, we ain't taking it one game at a time. We looking down the road, Jack. We looking down the road, Jack. Yeah, we don't care about you going get a token win against the 4th place team and all that old type of bullshit. We don't care. But we got to go D2. You got to go D2. Because actually, man, I'm gonna tell you in 6A, D2 is gonna be better than D1. This year's 6A D2 will be better than D1. I think you gotta fight for your life in that month. Like you have to fight for your life in Division 2. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I think everybody is like, y'all old enough to remember this. Y'all remember the old Larry Bird story about what happened at the 3-point contest? What Larry told everybody?
Yeah, when he walked in and told all of them that he was going.
Yeah.
He didn't even take off his warm-up.
Yeah.
He told them which one of you MFers is here to get second place.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, it is Prosper or Longview or Denton Gaia. Can either one of them, because we don't talk about the rest of the people, we don't care. Can Denton Gaia, Prosper, or Longview, can they try to do something to that's the question. That's the question. I can talk about Region 3. Can any one of them try to
South Lake Carroll?
That's what I'm talking about. South Lake Carroll is there for first. They there for the title. You can give them the trophy now. Somebody going to have to take it from them.
Yeah,
South Lake Carroll has the trophy right now.
Yeah.
Can any one of them teams take it from them?
I think I would pick Prosper out of all of those teams. Just because they got the explosive offense. You know what I'm saying? Lathan Latchley, look up the tape. You know what I'm saying? He's committed to Tulsa. I think he could play anywhere in the country. You should give him an opportunity. Bryce Robinson's a 1,000-yard rusher. The quarterback, Braden Almhoff, is playing at a high level. And they got 3 Division I offensive linemen. They got to control the tempo and control the ball. Because we know if South Lake get the ball in their hands, what they're going to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And they got the same guy. They got 2 juniors that's committed to Oklahoma and Michigan. So that's the game.
I got a question. And I watched Prosper.
Yeah.
Man, is that secondary at Prosper ready to deal with that with them kids from South Lake Carroll?
I don't think it's any secondary in D2 that's going to deal with him. You got to slow him down. You got to get pressure on the quarterback. That's the key to the engine to that boosts everything. Angelo Renda is like that. You know what I'm saying? You talking about quick releases. He got a quick release and he run track. 200
I got a quick release too if I got them guys to throw the ball to.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, you was breaking down Elvis. I mean, this guy is up there with that. He's committed to being, you know what I'm saying? And he can run. Mm-hmm. And they got 2 backs that can go. Well,
they are the Dodge family is one of the best quarterback whisperers in the country. Like they train quarterbacks. That's what they do. Fact. You know what I'm saying? So if you get the ball and you the signal caller for a Dodge, you're gonna be able to twerk that thing. So that's what you're gonna be able to do.
Sure.
I just want to know. And I watched Prosper against Austin Westlake. I watched Prosper. They had a game. Prosper played a good game with somebody else. Was it Allen? Yeah.
They lost special teams. They missed the field goal and extra point. That's the game. This is the game right here. The one you're looking at.
That's the game right there. Yeah.
Listen, Allen know they got away with one for real. Come on.
You think so?
Yeah. The field goal is 3 points and the extra point. That's 4.
So if you feel like you could if Prosper feel like Allen got away from, they got to go into a game with South Lake Carroll feeling like they can win that game then.
They confident. They senior heavy. If they don't get it this year, if they don't make a run to state this year, it's not gonna happen.
All right. Now go down to Region 2. So in that Region 2, you got Longview, you got DeSoto, and you got my pick. You got my pick is that the Woodlands College Park. And I man, that quarterback over there is nice.
And they got Cromartie at wide receiver.
Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all better not even close your eyes if Longview still in the tournament.
Well, it depends on which Longview shows up. You know what I'm saying? If they come out and play better defense, I mean, y'all watched the North Forney game. We talked about this the other week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
DeSoto play Copper's Cove, bro. Look at this, man.
At home. Yeah.
Can we get a Copper's Cove first round?
Nah, not in Region 3, buddy.
Nah, it's not going down like that.
In Region 3, you're gonna get your face punched in, and you limp into the second and third round in Region 3, man. It is what it is, man.
College Park is the sleeper coming out of this region.
And you know what? As much as Houston go down there and get egg in their face in that Region 2, I'm riding with College Park, man. I feel good about them, what they got going on, and they play with that Rodell too, DeChe. They play with that Rodell too.
Yeah,
they got a big boy on defense. You know what I'm saying? They got a big boy over there on defense, a DeChe over there.
Soft.
Yeah. Hey.
Like that.
Yeah. Center ain't getting no sleep. The center and the guard ain't getting no sleep. Tristan. They got I'm talking about he got his stomach hanging out. He might got a little piece of crack hanging out in the back. Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Him.
Yeah,
his big ass alone.
Yeah, he control that line of scrimmage too.
Yes, he do.
So look, this is a hot take. Who y'all got coming out of Region 2? I know that's hard. When pause. But
man, I'm taking College Park just because I'm riding with the H, man. But I think it's gonna be like DeSoto and Longview game in the second round. Somebody gonna get their nose blood in that game.
See, that's why I believe whoever come out of that game, that's who come out of Region 2.
Man, you might come out of that game limping though. You see what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to go get, because look who College Park got. They got Eisenhower. Man, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't no slouch though now. I ain't no slouch, man, but they're not where they used to be.
Man, you gotta hope 2 or 3 of your kids don't get picked up and go to TYC over there. Coaches got a whole nother headache going on over there. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole nother headache going on over there.
MADHUSTLE podcast, baby. That's why we don't talk about on the top level. We in the hood. But
man, you all down DeSoto and Antoine and Gulf Bank, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
So now we got Region 3.
Who-wee. Boy. Whoo!
Hey, Summer Creek got it good coming out over. Yeah, Summer Creek got it good.
Man, and look at Summer Creek Road. Look at Summer Creek
got
Road.
it good.
Manville is gonna put up a fight, but I think the physicality that Summer Creek play, you could link them in to December 5th. They'll be sitting in the regional final.
But you know who else got it good over here in Region 2? See, King got it good.
No, they don't.
Katie
got to play Vinegar.
No, they don't. You talking about the first game of the thing? You got to deal with Cotton Barker, and C King don't play no defense. So you're gonna get into a shootout. That game could be 60-something to 70-something. And
then you got Shadow Creek the next week who want to do the same thing.
But look, my thing is a shootout. It's a track meet. I ain't talking about the shootout. They better not try to do a shootout. If C. King say it's gonna be a track meet and not a shootout, they got action on both rounds.
C.E. King is going to score 60 points, right? I think they'll score 60 points. I for sure they're gonna score 50, right? Clip all, you don't think Cotton can go down there and shoot it out?
But what I'm talking about is C. King scoring on all 3 phases. If they get their hands on the ball, they're going to the box.
Well, if we're in the playoffs and you kicking the ball to Superman, you need to be fired.
Yeah.
You don't even need to make it to,
you know what I'm saying? How many people can you dodge?
I'm gonna kick it out of bounds.
I'm a squill kick the ball, bro. You don't kick the ball to them people.
I'm not squibbing it. No, I'm kicking it out of bounds, and they starting at the 35 every time.
And you get at 35, and that's 2 plays box.
That's fine.
They
bet he
gonna
won't
get to
run
the
a
box.
kickback.
You're not gonna stop them from scoring. My problem with them is I want them to play some defense, and I
Exactly.
also want them whenever they go in at halftime, they need to start making better adjustments. That's what I want to see from them too, because they will come out and lay an egg in the second half.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and that come with youth, it being a young team, but it's playoff time now. You gotta be a grown ass man.
So
I'm gonna put my money on C. King on his bottom side though.
So you saying the regional final is gonna be C.E. King and Summer Creek Part 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Shadow Creek and Summer Creek. I think Summer Creek and Katy gang gonna be good than the mother good though, but yeah, I think Summer Creek and Shadow Creek in the regional final.
The only thing that I'm gonna say about that, so I went and watched Summer Creek play Shadow Creek first game of the season, and the quarterback was just getting adjusted, Spinks, right? And he settled down, right? My thing with Kenny, this year was I didn't like that Kenny. They lost a little bit of their identity. They started being more finesse. In that North Shore game, I don't know where the Rydell came from, but they were so physical up front. If they play anything like they played in that North Shore game up front, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Hey, Coach Kenny, if you listening, or if somebody listening is close to him, man, when y'all run that ball, if they kept running that ball against North Shore, they could have got 50. I'm just saying.
Like 5 minutes.
Every time they try to spread it out and they try to go finesse, it was stagnant. Every time they went physical football, they could have easily put 50 on them. If they play that brand of football, I hope they play outside every game, so they got to play it. And I hope it's 30 degrees. Hand the ball off.
But the quarterback, the best player on your team is the receiver, Easter. He the best player on your team.
But you name one, you ain't named 3 or 4. So
Causey
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can scheme, we can get boy his money. We can get your number one guy his money. Run that ball. When that defense playing like that, don't turn the ball over.
Bro, I don't think Katy is bad as y'all think they is either.
Katy ain't bad. They just ain't got enough in the clip. They not bad. Katy football is Katy football, bro. But when they ain't got them guys, they just don't have those guys like that.
They best players, Tremaine.
I would never sleep on them though if I had to play them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They don't have the depth that they used to have.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare sleep on
That'd
them.
be the problem.
You still got to coach if you're getting ready to play Katy in the playoff because this is part of their tradition. Playoff Texas high school football, playoff football. So you damn sure got to coach still. You know what I'm saying? They'll never be that game at all.
Because they get George Ranch, they're going to pop them, then they're going to pop Houston Memorial. Then, yeah, that's Summer Creek, Katy. Summer Creek probably beat them pretty good, though.
And honestly, Katy could out-coach them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Katy we talking about now.
Yeah.
They very well could out-coach them. Because I told y'all the problem with Summer Creek I got offensively is, man, sometimes we get out of our way over there. Sometimes we kind of start trying to do stuff.
Katy not going to do that. Katy going to make you beat yourself.
Yeah. Katy say, y'all know we've been doing since 95. Come on with it. Y'all know what the game plan is. I don't
They
care
not gonna beat themselves.
Man, we not live on Facebook, Tristan.
Yeah, it is.
They took us down.
Let me see.
Yeah, they took us down. I'm like, damn, I don't see nobody coming. I'm like, what the hell going on? Yeah, but I didn't see anything of the sort from Summer Creek all year of them being so physical. Now, in the second half of that C.E. King game, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, well, they came like, but I also felt like it was just C.E. King not making any adjustments. The rest of them teams in there, man, you can go to Region 4.
Yeah, man,
like the rest of that. yeah, that the rest of that is.
And shout out to the chat and the viewers though. We up there today, man. I see y'all came to watch some football, man. We up there, man. Hey, record numbers tonight, fellas, man. Good job. Before we move, hold on, we ain't finished with.
Now we gotta go to Region 4.
Region 4.
Hold on, Region 4, yeah.
Yeah. And I'ma just
Go
tell
ahead,
fam,
man.
he put me on that Brandeis and that and he put, I know about Dripping Springs, but that Harlan team, that's yeah. Talk to us.
So, averaging almost 50 points a game and only giving up 16 points a game. They beat Brennan. This is probably one of the most disciplined squads coming out of San Antonio. They aren't even fully healthy on defense because they actually have the number 8 player in the country on as a 2028 who is injured right now. Got injured in the first game of the year, unfortunately. But this is a very fast squad everywhere. They just had this kid who popped out to me named Brandon Robertson. Speed everywhere. They are a run-first squad. Passing game is cool, but they have a running back who is committed to TCU named G. Ivory Graham. And this is a squad that has really good storylines as well. The coaches already put it out there, so it's understood. Coach Salas survived cancer this year, so his squad is playing extremely motivated, and they have a deeper sense of football and family on that squad. So you can definitely see that on the sidelines.
We call it juice. They playing with the juice.
Yeah, so they're playing Madison. I'll be at that game tomorrow to see them actually, and they play Madison. I have them beating Madison. Now they're gonna have to play the winner of Dripping Springs and Vista Ridge. So if they get by Dripping Springs, then it's gonna be them versus Westlake or Vandergrift. And we know, you know, Westlake ain't looking like Westlake, and I think Vandergrift is beatable. Just because personally, I don't know why, I just got something against Vandergrift. I've been rooting against them, until they had like the Deuce brothers and Coach Bud Adams, you know, out there. Mike Adams, excuse me. So yeah, if once they get by Madison, if they get by Dripping Springs, that could be the team that's the surprise team because of that defense and that overall team speed. Their running backs and their receivers are interchangeable at their positions. J. Ivory Graham is a elite runner of the football. Like I said, he's committed to TCU. And you know, it's just gonna be another one of those teams that has a bunch of gems. A bunch of gems.
So y'all see
undefeated, by the way, 10-0.
Y'all see family down there. Shout out to Money Foreman down there in Madison High School. That's the brother of Deontay Foreman.
No. You talking about San Antonio Madison?
No. Yeah, I'm talking about San Antonio Madison.
Yeah, okay. We ain't got that yet. My bad.
With Jordan Clay is going to Baylor. He's their 4-star receiver. And man, actually, this is a really good matchup. I know this is one of those 3-7 teams like you were talking about, but they played in week 2, and Harlan got away 28-24. So we shall see. And that was the most points that they've given up this year. Was that amount?
So you only got $8 in your pocket, right? You only got $8 in your pocket. That's all you got to your name. The game that you can only pick one game. What game is that going to be in Region 4 that you spending your money to go to?
I'm going to go see Brandeis versus Sotomayor.
Not in the first round. I'm talking about just period. In that the matchup in that region. That is the game that is must see that we must have because I'm thinking it's Dripping Springs versus Harlan.
Yes.
That's the game? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well I'm right then. Okay.
That's the second round matchup. That's the game in that entire bracket.
Okay. Ooh, bad draw, man. You got so the regional champion will be determined in the second round. So it's gonna be Harlan and Dripping Springs. Dripping Springs play with that juice too.
Hey,
I think
hey,
Westlake
if
come
you
out
see
of there.
my Instagram, that's that boy Austin Novaside. So I'm very well aware of Dripping Springs. He's like family. So yeah, I've been keeping my eye on him.
Mm-hmm. Man, Tristan, it's time to go to the biggest and I think the best bracket in all of Texas high school football this year, and that's gonna be 5A Division One. And I had it put to me today. I don't know if you guys feel like this, man. We was talking. It was like, man, it kind of feel like 6A is not really like Texas high school football, what we grew up with, and it feels more like the 5A Division One is more closer to what we like the essence of Texas high school football.
Right.
And what I mean, what those last names 20 years ago are still the last names that are on those teams now. And when you just look at the crowds at these 5A, and especially in 5A Division One, man, it's some good it's a really good football being played. The teams have the juice. When I say that, I'm talking about the teams got the juice in 5A Division One. So I made a post earlier today. You put that bracket
Because
up.
it's towns and not suburbs.
Yep.
So you still got community people that live where they not moving. You know what I'm saying? They not moving
Legacy
to
kids.
bingo.
It's legacy kids. It's
It mean
kids
a little
that
more
my
to
dad
it.
played at this school, my uncle, my brother played at this school, my sister is a cheerleader, and it's a love and a passion that you playing with your friend that you play little league football with. And
You're
you can
not worried
see it.
about offers. You worried
Yeah.
about a state championship.
Yep. You worried about forever putting your name in them history books at that school and making a name for yourself in 5A Division One. You ain't even got to put the bracket up. We could talk about it. All of us know what's going on in 5A Division One, right? We all know what's going on in 5A Division One. We could talk about Region One off the rip. Alito and Denton Ryan. Is there anybody that could stop Part 4 or round or the fourth or the fourth matchup between Denton Ryan and Lone Star? Do y'all see any y'all see anybody upsetting anybody in that? No. Shout out to Amarillo, man, because they tried some bullshit on y'all, and y'all still won the coin toss. Now, when it get down to it, y'all gonna get Richland in that second round. It's gonna be a problem. But shout out to y'all. And Tascosa, I got some medicine for y'all, and the football guards got y'all. You got Alito in the second round, and I can't wait. I'm gonna watch every minute of that game. They're gonna beat y'all back in. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna beat y'all back in. So I'm saying in that side of the bracket, I have not wavered. 15-14 in a game. Then Ryan sent them home and made them turn in. Shoulder pass to the right, helmets to the left. Then Ryan sent them home last year. I got Denton Ryan coming out of over there.
Ooh. Well, I mean, it's going to be close. It was only a 1-point game then, but Alito, you showing Richland and Jason Gibson right here. Mm-hmm. They held them under 100 yards. They were the only team to hold them under 100 yards all year. You know what I'm saying? And
Denton Ryan play with that Rodell.
They do. They got Cookie Warmate and those guys up
They
front.
play. Hey, and this is what I'm saying about 5A. When you watching the 5A games, I'm like, man, it seems like these kids play hard. Like they play hard. You play for the name on the front of your chest at this 5A level, man. Right. And so you go them. Now you go down to Region 2, and you got the ever looming a heavyweight. I'm talking about what's a big fight? Pacquiao Mayweather in Highland Park and Lone Star. Talk to me about that, because that's what's looming in that. See what I'm saying? We ain't got no secrets of what's going on in 5A Division One. We everybody know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I think Lone Star. I mean, they've been on the collision course since the beginning of the year. I think that you got two of the better quarterbacks, young quarterbacks at that, in Buck Randall and Trey Wright. He's only a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Devion Gross and Carice Hoyt. And this game possibly could be indoors at the start. So you don't got to worry about whether it's going to be a track meet. You know what I'm saying? So, I think
You
this
think
is a
Highland
game.
Park? Hold on. You going too fast. So you think Highland Park got enough nuts to go over there to the Star and go play them people over there?
They did it last year.
They travel well. I know what Highland Park is. They gonna fill up.
That's right down the street.
Yeah. They
Highland Park's like right around the corner from the store.
They didn't lose in the Star last year. They played two or three games in the playoffs last
That's
year.
like a home game for them.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Highland
Jerry
Park would
Jones-
probably prefer to be indoors. Both teams. You know what I'm saying?
That indoor make a difference. That's why
Yeah.
if you notice, DeSoto played Willis in the Alamo Dome because they was having weather issues going to Waco either the year before or the year after or something like that. And then Willis was like, "Let's do it." You know, you for sure know they almost missed the team.
Lagway almost popped their ass. Him and Bishop. Yes, sir. I remember that game too. So we know what's going on in that. Now let's go over here to Region 3, and this where it get real fuzzy.
Yeah, this that alley brawl. This right here is after the club. Now, matter of fact, they left the club 20 minutes early to go ahead and get their paperwork. This is the back alley brawl.
This where they playing Lil Jon, Bone Crusher.
Everything when you gotta leave the club. You gotta leave the club when you get all this
in the club.
So this would happen to me all year. I've been saying that it was 8 teams in 5A Division I that could win state. I was being very disrespectful to Austin Anderson. I was being very disrespectful to A&M Consolidated. So some kind of way, I put the film in, I start watching. I was like, oh shit, they playing football over there in Austin. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I need you guys to fill me in. How the hell is Pflugerville Weiss a 4th seed?
Man, they lost some games, that district.
That district.
Damn, man. Man, I say, damn, what Red got him that ain't no damn homecoming getting Pflugerville Weiss in the first round. That's a hard game.
And we usually don't get Austin in Region 3 first round.
Man, that is a bad match.
So you really,
and what I'm saying,
like, when people usually have film, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just talked to a couple playoff coaches, and a coach that used to play at a different coach was like, "Hey, we playing this team who you playing that team. Let's swap out film." So with a team with Austin, nobody down here played Weiss. I can't tell you the last time one of us played Weiss, bro. That's no for me. I'm saying that because some of these coaches, like if Angleton and LaPorte play, that's gonna be you know what I'm saying? They gonna know each other like the back of their hand.
Man, I'm looking at it. So
that's a wild card right there, Jamar.
Port Arthur Memorial got homecoming first game, right? But then you go to the A&M Consolidated and Crosby game. That's gonna be a fight. Then you got my boy, man. Shout out to Money Foreman and Houston Madison, offensive coordinator over there, man. First year OC, he done got to the playoffs. He got Beaumont United, right? So, but then you got the big.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
They got the big boys. Angleton is still a sneaky team. Angleton is still a sneaky team. Even though the quarterback is hurt, they still well coached and they got a ton of talent. And their offensive line is big as hell, right?
They beat College Station.
And now you go down to, like I said, that LaPorte and that Pflugerville Weiss game.
That's
and I'm gonna show you how unlucky LaPorte is, right? You play your ass off and win your district. And what do you get? Pflugerville Weiss in the first round. And then
Lufkin in the second.
When you win, you get Lufkin in the second round. So I'm like, God damn, they would have did better losing. You know what I'm saying? And you never lose a game on purpose, but I'm like, God damn.
you know the problem with that 5A Region 3 in Houston, it ain't a lot of 5A teams in the area no more. All of them 6A.
They better than a lot of 6A teams. All of them teams that's over here,
That's what I'm saying. It's too many.
they
That's
all
exactly
better
what
than
I'm
a
saying. It's
bunch
too
of them
many
6A
6A
teams.
teams right now.
And then you get down there, and I put Austin Anderson in, right? So I'm watching the game of the year in the state of Texas was Austin Anderson and A&M Consolidated. They went to 6 overtimes. So I'm watching that game. The only thing I can say about Austin Anderson is I want to say this to the coach if you watching. Whoever decided to wear that blue helmet with white pants with some black pants, they need to come to the front of the congregation. Boy, you don't got no swag at all. Don't ever put that shit on no more. Man, you go like I don't know what the hell they was thinking about, but they
Shout
play
out to G
football.
County's own Dez Hayes, receiver
Hey.
from Labort. He coach at Anderson, so I kind of already had.
He need to know better. You know better than that.
Anderson went to state. No, he the receiver coach though, but Anderson went to state last year, I think, or close to it.
No. The state was Highland Park versus Smith Valley. Smith Valley won state last year.
I think they might have won regional final last year though. Like Anderson made a run recently for sure, I think.
The regional final last year was Angleton versus LaPorte. No, LaPorte, Angleton versus Smith Valley. Mm-hmm. So
they must have lost to Smith Valley probably then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Over there, that Austin Anderson team is really, really good. When you put the film in, they jump out on the film. They got some kids that make plays. They play with that Rodell. They play with a lot of passion, and they coach with some fight.
Is Miami playing?
Who?
Beat them on. Is Miami playing? They got an athlete who play both ways. He committed to Texas. His name Miami.
Yaheem Riley.
He cold. He cold. He cold.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Cold. Caleb Crenshaw is nice too.
Yeah, that Region 3 is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Region 3 is.
You got Smith Valley. You got Anderson. Friendswood, not Mud, by the way. They just, you know what I'm saying, not a state contender. Then you got Lufkin, you got Weiss, you got LaPorte, College Station, Angleton. And then you say Beaumont United, not just no pushover this year, huh?
Man, Beaumont United is they got a new coach and
Jamar Williams. I played with him in college.
Yeah, that area is a talent-rich area because I can guarantee you this. Don't nobody want to play them in basketball. So they have talent over there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say you don't want to play them in basketball, you don't want no part of them in basketball at all. You know what I'm saying? Is my camera froze? Is y'all camera froze?
No, yours froze.
Yours is froze.
What the hell?
Yeah, yours is froze. But yeah, that Region 3 loaded, Tristan, for sure.
Man, it's
wide open.
Man, that's must-see TV every round. That's why I'm sitting up here looking. I'm like, every round, you got to go tap into Region 3.
It's all competitive. It ain't no pushovers. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
And that pit starts smoking more and more every round.
Because Madison will be looked at just in the grand scheme of things as a pushover, but us knowing some inside who coaching and they got some athletes over there. That ain't about to just be. It ain't no easy outs. It ain't no.
Well, you let them in. That's the thing. You didn't let them in. That's the problem. When you let them in, you got to deal with them.
They got action in that first game against Beaumont United. Now when they show up for that second game with Angleton, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna turn in your pass in that game. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go get your Chick-fil-A.
I don't think that they win, but what I'm saying is I don't think Angleton just get to kick the grass and go home. I think it's gonna be some sort of pushback, and then they take over the game at some point.
So here go. This is the thing I want y'all to factor in. I ain't making no groundbreaking predictions. All right, with Houston Madison, that's Lorenzo coach.
Yep.
Over there coaching the wide receivers over there. This the inside. So they toss that ball around. And if you can't cover, you're going to have a problem with any team or money forming coaching. Just put that in your back. So if something happened crazy, I don't want y'all to be surprised.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it because
they don't. It's renegade passing game,
too.
bro.
They had a running back from St. Thomas who was doing a good job over there. Already been on varsity. He transferred over there. He doing a good. Like they got some players over there too.
And
they
it's
building.
And when I tell you, the reason why Lorenzo can pass prolific like he do, right? Money, they have a renegade passing game, bro. They will throw it in any down, any situation. So I wouldn't sleep on him. Now I ain't watched Madison play yet, so I can't put my feet in nothing. I'm just saying. You didn't got him in the tournament. That's the first
I
time
think
Madison
2-3
been in a
games.
tournament in a long time.
The good thing Money do that I think our age group was the first age group that experimented with it. He do a good job of quick game and screen game,
Exactly.
and having the
Ball in
receivers
space.
and the quarterback being able to use some of the pass as an extension of the run.
He mastered it, ball in space. Like they do it so much that
Well, because me and him talk a lot. That's just from him getting the chance to play at the level that he played at with the coaches he had, and actually paying attention in film and learning the game. So now I ain't just playing on Saturday. I could literally teach this to other people because I know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he teaching
he know
what
where
he
the receivers need to be.
That's the difference between.
He know where the ball need to be, when it need to come out.
That's the difference between guys like you, Money, even Brandon Robinson and etc. are the guys coaching that got to get the information from that high level to be able to teach it again at the end of the day. That be a difference in coaching when you comparing, you know what I'm saying? Why people are able to perform at a higher level or not. Coaching matter at the end of the day.
Oh yeah. And so I can't just put no concrete on Madison, because I know if the way they flipped that around this year, bro, I know what Money do. I sat out there and watched Money work. Man, he one of them coaches where you gonna go out there and run the same route for 4 hours.
Man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now, this is the only problem I'm gonna have with Money. Yates beat Money back in. So when you start talking about going play against an Angleton or somebody like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yates, somebody started shooting at halftime. They were getting beat. They were like 34-0. So yeah. Now
Yates 4A and they might not make it out the region.
Yeah, when you start talking about going wrestle with somebody like Angleton, man, you just ain't got the Jimmys and the Joes to be able to deal with that. You don't got the resources in HISD to go and fight against an Angleton. It just ain't gonna happen.
Hey, they better be able to cover that. That's all a little bit.
Angleton? Angleton got the best DB tandem in the city.
I know it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. So we going down to Region 4.
Yeah, that might get ugly, but yeah. They gonna get a playoff win though. Let's go. Let's get it.
This is the region of little resistance to Smith Valley.
Damn. So nobody can beat them?
No.
No. Laredo, no. New Braunfels, no. Harlingen, no. McAllen, no. Bernie Champion, probably your best shot.
Yeah, that'd be a
San
game.
Antonio, no. Mission, no. PSJA. They actually had a good group that was good on the Little League circuit. Y'all probably remember them. It was 2 years that the Valley had this Little League team that was just competing with everybody. Then they ended up going like 3-4 rounds last year. I think they might have fell off.
Last year, PSJ North.
Yeah, they had a little, you know what I'm saying? McAllen, no. Flower Bluff, usually cool, but no, not right now.
Yeah, the only emotional game that they'll have is versus Piper.
Piper could score.
That's the only game, but Smith and Valley is just one of them squads in San Antonio that they don't care what your jersey says. They're just listening to what their coach said do.
They gonna walk through
mind control. That area.
So if Smith and Valley don't come out of there, we disappointed.
Man, Smith and Valley.
I think Piper and Bernie could give them 2 good games, bro. I think both of them teams could.
Piper's not bad.
And that's teams in their district.
Everything been okay.
So I mean,
they could make it interesting, though.
Man, Smith and Valley. Man, I put the film on and I watched them, right? And I watched them against Piper. Was that Piper they played?
Yeah.
Man, that game started off pretty good. That game started off pretty good. And Piper's a well-coached team. They just don't have enough. They don't have enough for us, Mr. Valley.
Yeah, Piper's really good at scheming up stuff, and Piper and Smith and Valley are like they're separated like how North Shore and like C and King are. So like those two schools, they literally have players that go like that have gone back and forth between those two schools. Same feeder schools and
That
all that.
district,
So
that's one of the best coaching districts in Texas. That's a great district right there, man.
Always been. Hey, isn't that the district that Shirts Clemens used to be in too?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they got Seguin, Piper, yeah, all of them.
All right, moving on.
They battle tested in that area.
but yeah, that's gonna be Smith and Valley.
Mm-hmm. Now I think the Houston team, that's the one that can't just be like we just gonna walk over whoever come out of San Antonio, McAllen area. I think that's the one that's gonna be like y'all might be the underdog. Because usually the Houston team feel like they gonna beat the San Antonio team. They just gotta make it out of Houston.
Well, this the problem that that Region 3 gonna have. By the time you walk 3 or 4 games through Region 3, and you got to go play Smith and Valley in a semifinal game, you're gonna limp in. You're gonna limp in there.
Right.
You're gonna limp in there.
Exactly. And you're going up against a school that's already been there. That most of their team is just coming back again, and they still they got 27s lined up. So it's like, what do you do?
Man, that Smith and Valley defensive line is they solid.
Yep.
They for real.
Yep.
They for real.
And their quarterback is being looked at right now. Ty Knudsen, he's getting some attention from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
They got a receiver hog, HAUG, who is a sophomore, who is lightning in a bottle. Like I'm trying not to say he gonna be like the next dang, what's the receiver up at Texas? Livingstone.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. That's the light skinned kid, right? You talking about he like a light skinned kid?
No.
He might be white. He white.
Yeah. This is a white kid. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a light skin. I thought that was a brother.
Nah, he's
I got swiggle like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Man, he is lightning. I will send you his stuff through DM. I'll send you his clips, but man, and Smith and Valley's only loss is to Brennan, and this kid Hogg had like a 80-yard touchdown because a kid just fell down and he ran through their whole defense. He ran by their secondary. So, I mean, Smith and Valley's got some.
And you saying speed. You saying that's a white kid?
Yeah.
The one the kid that be jumping up and dancing and doing all of that first down and all of that.
No. Well, I'm talking about Hogg, HAUG.
From y'all Smith probably talking about the same kids. These white kids get up, dance, and trip out.
He get up. Yeah, he definitely invited to the barbecue. Yeah, that's him.
I
thought he was a
running back. Caleb Piegler. He's a 2027 as well.
These kids got trainers and iPhones now. So now they going to a trainer. They going to a trainer who giving them the lingo. He getting them hip. He getting them cool. Getting the fade. You ain't got the square haircut no more. Then you putting on the young boy before the game. You putting on because back in the day they used to listen. It used to be you listen to what your parents listened to because we had CD players and the radio at the end of the day. So you listening to the song or the radio or the you know what I'm saying? Now they be in the car. I was amazed. The only reason I know this, I rode with one of my parents to LSU. He said instead of me driving down there, you just ride with me. All the kids in the car had on headphones in the car, like while we driving. They not even listening to the music on the radio. So what you think these little white kids listening to or their parents listen to We Will Rock You?
Yeah, you put
they
that
not
film
listening
up.
to that no more. They listening to
We Will Rock You.
They listening to
Hey, Mad Hustle podcast. I challenge all of y'all to put on the video of this kid, and I thought it was a black. I say, well, that's a little light skinned half breed or something. No disrespect, son. He play some ball though. He play some
Yeah.
ball. Mm-hmm.
So we down here in Region 1.
Is this D2?
Region 2. Yeah, we D2 right now.
All right.
Do we need to talk about anybody else? Do we just need to just go to South Oak Cliff and then go to this other side?
You go to South Oak Cliff and PNG, but my boy, hold on, we gotta let Big Boy talk because he believe in Argyle, so he say Argyle got a say in this here. I want to hear.
Anna got some Anna. Anna got some Anna for you.
No. Walnut Grove.
Oh, Prosper Walnut Grove.
So that's a tough for and I heard, look, Big Boy, I heard Terrell too, but talk on that area because I really heard that's a tougher region than just like Sock probably make it out, but it is a tough region.
Yeah. Terrell's undefeated. They got a 2028 running back that can go like speed. You know what I'm saying?
2028?
28 at Terrell. They 10-0. They undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Blue Chips Podcast. That's our boy from Terrell, Texas. He from Terrell, Texas.
Yeah, but I like Walnut Grove, Cam Newton. If you hadn't seen this guy play, you know what I'm saying. He's 2026, but he's been carrying it. You know what I'm saying. He had 42 carries against Anna. I was at that game. You know what I'm saying. And he had over 100 catches.
He got what?
42 carries against Anna. That was his first complete game. And they beat Melissa as well. You know, in that district.
They got that boy that ball 42 times.
42 times.
God damn.
So they beat Argyle, Melissa, and Anna.
No. They beat Anna, Melissa, Lovejoy, that whole district. No, Argyle's in the region. They're not in that district. You know what I'm saying?
They battle tested.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna drop Cam Newton film in there for y'all. You gotta take a look at it. Real talk.
So you saying it ain't gonna go through Port Neches Grove and South Oak?
That's in Region 2. You in Region 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Region 1 got them $30 million.
Look, Tristan,
Region 1 got them $30 million stadiums.
We talking on Region 1, but you got Region 2 on the screen. You got to scroll up.
Okay, Give me right, because I'm down here.
There we go, right there. That's Region 1 right there. So you got El Paso,
Yeah, that's perfect.
Odessa, El Paso, New Mexico.
Yeah, homecoming, more homecoming. And then you got the $30 million stadium boys up there.
Wait, he said Walnut Grove coming out of that though. That's what he said.
Yeah, I like Walnut Grove come out of that.
And then you got Argyle and Lovejoy.
Anna gonna put up a fight. That Anna Timberview game. That's gonna be a good one.
So Todd Dodge can't do no fighting. You don't think Todd Dodge can do no fighting?
Lovejoy.
Nah, not against Argyle. Argyle physical. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're gonna slow it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What about Melissa?
Melissa got a quarterback named Holloway that's like that.
Yes, he is. Mm-hmm.
So who you got in the regional final? You got Melissa at the top. You got Anna at the top. Then you got Argyle, Lovejoy at the bottom. You said Walnut Grove at the bottom. So who you got coming out the top of Region 1?
I like Walnut Grove coming out.
So out that Melissa and that
they played Melissa already.
No, I'm saying out the top side of Region 1, who you got?
At the top side, I would say Melissa coming out of those teams right there. They're gonna beat Colorado Heritage. You know what I'm saying?
They got blessed with all
Wichita Falls Memorial. That they combined Hershey and all them schools out there. They got some talent out there.
Oh, so you put the hood together with the old school?
Yeah, in Wichita Falls.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my lokes and from that north side, the projects Ben Lionel and all that down there in Wichita Falls, man. Shout out to
them boys. Arlington Seguin wasn't no pushovers though.
They not. But they played Walnut Grove last year too. This is another first round matchup. They played them pretty close. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, they gonna feed Cam Newton, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's his real name?
That's his real name.
What's his name?
Cam Newton.
Oh yeah, I did see him on Twitter.
Man,
I'm
why they
gonna
do
drop the
that?
pin.
Why they do that?
I don't
They
know.
Because
say
they
this boy
knew he
named
was
Cam
gonna be
Newton.
cold.
You gave him the whole
He was
name.
That's his
Man, they
name.
knew that kid was gonna be cold.
Max Preps
He got
did
no
a
choice.
thing on it last week.
He come be in robotics and his name Cam Newton.
One of my best friends, my roommate in college, Mike Gilmore, he from Lamar. His name Michael. One of his old pickup lines in college was, they'll ask him his name, he'll say his name Michael. He say, yeah, you know, one of the greatest names ever, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. He'll just get to name it Michael Johnson. He'll get to name it
I
all the
ain't mad
Michaels,
at Michael.
man.
Yeah, Michael. No, I ain't mad at Michael, but his name is Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Cam,
That's one of them new
so
ones. Man, I got so
so
many
we
A's. AADEN, ADEN, AYDEN.
yeah, Aiden is
so
definitely a popular name.
we go in that region too, and it's Todd and Lil Joseph. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's Todd and Lil Joseph over there. We don't gotta spend a whole bunch of time over there. There don't be a whole bunch of kicking ass and taking names. That quarterback from PNG is good, y'all. I want y'all to know it. The quarterback from PNG is good, y'all.
Hell yeah. I know you talking about.
Remember I told you that, and they well coached.
He was
And
young, so I
So
knew he
this
was
is my
gonna get
thing
there.
though. With both of them teams, we're really more of sock. Man, y'all first game ain't gonna be to the regional finals.
And since nobody else was saying, I'm gonna say UIL, y'all wrong for putting them two teams in Region 3 because y'all want to see PNG pop sock, so we can't get the championship that we want. Y'all wrong for doing that, and y'all ain't gonna be able to do it on the realignment. So I'm glad, but y'all wrong for doing that. You know what you
Hey,
did. You did that
that
on
game
purpose
was
so we
crazy
wouldn't get the
too.
trilogy. You did it on purpose.
That game was crazy.
They did that on
nah, man,
purpose, bro.
man,
Wasn't
a
that the
couple years ago.
largest championship game
Come
like
on, bro.
attendance ever?
And
Now
PV.
they said what they said was the attendance was down, and I was actually there. But I'm gonna tell you what happened, man. I was there. So you had PNG and Sock, then you had Summer Creek and DeSoto,
So
and then you had Duncanville and North Shore. And at the game, you could smell cocoa butter and spritz, and everybody had brand new fades, and everybody had airbrush shirts with Jordans on, and every color dunk that you could think of. And they did not want that again at the state championship. That was not what they signed up for. We just gonna keep it all the way above,
And it
man.
was 3
They did
games
not
in a
like it.
row. You gotta give them the details. It was 3 in a, because the PNG and the sock game was loaded and packed, but
Started it off.
they didn't want it to be 3 games in a row. It was
They
literally
said they lost
it's
money.
sock,
So
it's sock,
they reported,
DeSoto, no, it's sock, then Duncanville, then DeSoto, bro. So you just gotta know what it is at the end of
man.
the day.
Like I said, it looked like everybody had just came from Big T. It looked like it was a whole bunch of just coming from Williams Chicken and Rudy's. And we was all headed to Sweet Georgia Browns, and they didn't like it. They would never let that happen
Y'all
again at
bust that up.
Arlington. Yeah, they
Y'all
broke that
bust
shit
that
up.
up.
So
They
so
sat
what they
there.
did
Look,
was
they parked there a
they
whole day.
yeah, nah, man. They had
So
them
they
box
try to put
Chevys
them
out
in the
there, man.
same region. Come on,
Nah, they
man.
had
We
them
see the
box Chevys
play.
out there. They had all them box Chevys out there, man. They wasn't going for it no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't gonna go down like that. You had all them people from out Marsalis out there, Kesey Polk. You had they say we'll never do it again like this. And they tried to shit on Todd, and it just didn't happen the way they wanted it
And
to.
sock won. They clean sweep. That's the worst part about it. They clean
No,
sweep.
Sock lost.
Oh, that
Yeah,
PNG
is the year
Sock,
they
Sock
lost.
lost
yeah,
that
That is
yeah,
year.
the year they
yeah,
lost. That is the
PNG
year.
beat
I
them.
was there. I forgot I'm tripping.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
was the
called
pass
it.
interference.
They was
That was
winning though. They was winning, and then they came back at the end though.
yeah,
Facts.
the quarterback cheesed up a little bit. But you can go to Region 3. You can go to Region 3.
Region 3 is how y'all talk about Houston with Region 2 for this is Region 3 for San Antonio.
Man, so I would have said that Randall had this outright, but DeChe got the information earlier today that Carson White is back healthy and he will be playing. That changes a lot. That changes a lot. And if Carson White is playing, man, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say our Colony gonna win that region.
I'm gonna wait to see him play in a couple games, but I'm not mad at you for that because it's we all football heads. The oldest rule in the book is what when you play a team twice.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
That's the
And
oldest book.
It is hard. It is hard. But we talking about the kid that walked on water.
and I think I still think he gonna get his. But they are so predictable on
They
offense.
almost lost last time though, Tristan.
They are so
Look,
predictable on
I
offense.
understand this. This is why I struggle with this. They could have lost to Texas City.
That's what it's not just our Colony.
Yeah, Randall could have lost Texas City if they had any type of offense.
Yeah, they got to mix it up a little bit better and being
But at the
able
end
to.
of the day, hey, Black Jesus averaging 17 yards a carry.
Bro, because we done seen Lamar come up short doing what basically, you know what I'm saying? Like you still got to coach it up, bro.
Yeah,
like, they don't feed him the ball like that. That boy he just clocked in over 6,000 yards on a career with limited managed carries. Come playoffs, they let him run.
Man, but when you talk about our Colony, man, our Colony got a whole lot of talent over there. It's a ton of talent.
They really, that for me, I love watching their offensive coordinator cook. Man, that boy cook gumbo with big shrimp, chicken, crab, everything, deer sausage in the gumbo, everything. Like with the backup quarterback, and that's how you seen because they had to play the backup quarterback last week because Carson went there. It just flow, bro. It just flow and it's on time. And that system, you could tell I thought, and I said it earlier this season, I said, man, this system is built for Carson White, like the way he flow in it. I seen the backup quarterback look just like him.
I don't like how predictable that and maybe it's because I watched so many games of them. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing. You know what I'm saying? They played 16 games last year, and then, they're always a prime time. So maybe I've watched too many games.
You're not wrong, Jamar, because they could get in different formations. They could give different motions to do the same shit. And we know in high school, that's going to make a kid be misaligned to do the wrong assignment where you still getting the same execution. You just got to be a little more creative. I'm with you because it's easy when you get a Black Jesus. You don't have to be creative at the end of the day.
I want the tight end to be used more.
Yes.
That kid is special. That kid is special. I want him to be used a lot more. And last year, I think them kids that they had that play receiver, the kids that transferred in from Neeville last year, man, them kids were special. And they had been in so many football games that they could make plays and they could take a little bit of the load off and you could lull them to sleep before you gave the ball back to Landon, and then Landon could do what he do. But man, I just think it's gonna be hard for him, man. I think it's really gonna be hard for him. And
I think they could get it done, but it's for sure not gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be the 50 to 20 blowouts. It's gonna be some pushback and yeah.
I'm looking at this on my phone. Who has to play Brenham?
I just looked at it.
Texas City.
I'm saying, are they on our Colony side of the bracket, or are they on the Randall side?
They would play Iowa Colony in the third round.
So that's gonna be a good game too.
Yeah.
Brenham got some. Yeah. Brenham got some too.
Randall got they got all the Killeen, because that's why I say it's funny kind of now that the area that you live in kind of push towards if you 5A or 6A. But listen, because we haven't said no Killeen schools. Listen, they got Killeen Edison, you got San Antonio Jefferson, Pflugerville Conley, Waco University, Bastrop, San Antonio Burbank, Liberty Hill, San Antonio Lanier, all that shit in Randall shit, bro. That's no Houston schools.
Our college ain't gotta go through Brenham, bro. And I'm telling y'all better go look at Brenham play some football.
Nah, Brenham good. I that's gonna be a problem for our Colony. Is gonna be that Brenham game.
Oh, they got Fort Bend Marshall. I lied, my bad.
man, Fort Bend Marshall out of there.
Yeah,
But
they out of there. So that's why I'm saying, like, they basically gonna go through what I'm saying is Randall basically gonna go through Central Texas to get to the region. It ain't about to be Houston.
that
What
Brenham and our Colony game gonna be good, and then whoever gets that winner versus Randall is gonna be a great game. What we got in Region 4? Talk to me, San Antonio. Talk to me.
And
Shit, it sound like we
just
said all
just
the
just
San
realizing
Antonio
that he
schools
said
already.
Richmond Randall, and I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh, anyway, that's just
You
What
don't
you was
believe in
looking
Richmond
at?
Randall?
I do. I'm just thinking that's cake until
Yeah,
like the fourth round.
they ain't got to
Yeah,
play no
that's
For
what I
football
all
till
just
the
of them.
fourth
said.
round.
For all of them, except for the Iowa Colony and Brenham got to play each other. That's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a punching
Houston
match.
never got the Central Texas, Killeen, that they ain't never got that. So I just like it clicked in my head. I'm like, dang, Randall get the Killeen schools. That's crazy.
So
That's
Region
equivalent to the
4,
Dallas schools playing West Texas.
Yeah, 1,000% in the 6A. That's equivalent to them playing the West Texas. 1,000%.
Region 4, I'm gonna go with Alamo
Yeah.
Heights, and I'm gonna take Alamo Heights over Bernie. I'm gonna have them getting by Mercedes. Um, I'm gonna have Bernie beating Gregory Portland in the third round.
That's over by UTSA, huh?
Alamo Heights
Yeah.
is kind of like downtown. Bernie's closer to UTSA.
Okay, got you.
But DeChe Garza, the running back from Alamo Heights, and whatever Coach Ritterman has changed up in his coaching style, he's got a workhorse in DeChe Garza and allowing him to do his thing, getting him the ball in the screen game, out in the flats, uh, catching the ball on short third downs. But this is a kid who is possibly, if he goes as far as I think they can go, he's going to end up with close to 5,000 total yards on offense.
Dang.
Damn.
He's
And his
rushed
last name
for
Garza.
over 400 yards in 3 games
UTRGV.
this year. He rushed for 570 yards in 1 game and 7 touchdowns versus
God damn.
Yeah, he
Victoria
was
West. So it's just something different at Alamo Heights than it was the past
Johnny
couple of years.
Manziel
But
team.
they are rolling, and the only team that they lost to is Bernie. And just like y'all just said, it's tough to beat a team twice. And
What was the
so I'm gonna
score?
give them that edge in which they would meet up in the fourth round. And I'm gonna take
What
Alamo Heights over Bernie.
what was the score? What was the score when Alamo Heights played Bernie in the first one?
Man, going off of memory, it was a 2-score, like a 10-point game. It was a 10-point game.
I'm saying, was it belt to ass or was it like
No,
okay,
no.
okay,
So you
okay.
got Corpus Christi, Carolyn Ray. No.
Yeah, no.
What
No.
about
And
Ed? What about
Miller's
Ed
just not
Ox?
what Miller was a couple years ago
Well,
either. Because
look
normally that
Them
would be a
inside.
schools play
school.
baseball. Them
So a
schools
look
play baseball.
inside.
Well, but I mean,
Coach
they had Andrew
Chavez.
Body and they had
No, that
Lonnie
too. But
Atkinson,
listen,
and
that too. But Coach Chavez was their coach. He played at UAB, coached in college. He was at Miller. He actually coached me at Kingsville. Then he went to Clear Springs with Noah,
mhm.
and then he went back to Miller. So the years that he was there is the years that they went 7,000 yards, blowing everybody out by 70. But the years he left is the years that they kind of took that step back after doing that. At the end of the day, he at
Oh, I bet,
Conroe now. So that's why they taking that step back this season from last season.
man. Well, this is I don't know. This is like a James Harden step back.
No, for sure. That just show how much coaching matter. The head coach left too, though. The whole staff, the whole staff left. But yeah, Brownsville, no. Mission, no.
Man, hey, we ain't all inclusion, man. We get to
Yeah, no,
Brownsville,
none
baby.
of them.
Hey, we just trying to meet Chapo at the border, man. You
I
can go
think
to
Kerrville, Tybee,
go to,
and Gregory Portland gonna be a fun game, though.
No, Tyvie's overrated.
Oh, my bad. No, it's not. Don't
There
even
it
pay
go.
attention to it.
There it go. There it go.
Inside information.
Go to 4A Division 1 because they got some heavy. They got some heavyweights and that shit too. 4A Division 1. Man, my damn computer cut off on me, man.
You was watching too much film today at work.
Bad. I had it plugged in. I don't know
You
what
had
the hell.
all them
And my
3
camera.
computers going at work watching that film, Big Boy. He had all that film going. That
Yeah, I
computer
saw
game
it.
out today.
I saw it.
He said, "I got to sleep too. You about to go to sleep? Let me get a little rest."
And my camera wouldn't work. I say, damn, on the biggest night, not my shit.
Yeah, they let them know, Tristan. We need some rest too, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna say this for everybody watching the Mad Hustle podcast, man. We understand Salina is number one, and Bo is a dog. He is, but we also believe in the football gods, and we do not believe that the football gods will bless Salina with everything that they got going on. But Bo is the truth, so you're gonna have to beat them. But I say that to say this. Man, I watched Sulphur Springs put it on Panther Creek, and Sulphur Springs gonna have to be dealt with. You gonna have to deal with Sulphur Springs.
Rodale.
Where they at?
They in region 2, I think.
They in region 2, I think. They East Texas. That's East Texas,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, region 1 is gonna be Stephenville, right? Or everybody agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let me see region 1 real quick. Go up to region 1. Or is that the El Paso and all that?
Nah, they gonna have to go deal with them Yellow Jackets, and they gonna get their ass beat going deal with Stephenville over there.
Bro, they literally got all West Texas over there. That's crazy.
Stephenville gonna beat their ass too.
They got San Antonio. Is that San Antonio Lakeview?
Nah,
San Angelo.
Oh, okay.
San
I was
Angelo.
about to say, yeah, I knew that was. I was about to say they could. Yeah, man. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we the region 2, man.
So what y'all got out of there? Tell me what y'all look like over there. Tell me what y'all thinking.
Is Dallas Carter as good as people acting, or they just happy that they treading in the right direction again, Mark?
No, they lost to Lincoln last week.
See, they be overdoing it. So are any of them schools actually treading in the right direction, or they just playing their schedules?
Mm-mm. No, that the Dallas ISD schools. I mean, Lincoln might have a chance against Paris, but I mean, anything coming out of East Texas is going to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on Alvarado. I
was just about to ask you.
Yeah, the Alvarado team.
That's
they
where
been
my
talking
boy
about
Sco
them.
live, man.
Jenkins.
Sco been telling us they good beat them.
Yeah, the 2027 quarterback. That was me and you beat them on. I guess we're talking about. You asked me about Jenkins.
Yeah.
They went undefeated last year too, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, they had a different cue though. You know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna beat the hell out of Carter Riverside, but I might slide just because Alvarado is a little further south. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're gonna be close, I might slide just to get a couple quarters in and see Jenkins live. Because I seen him in 7-on-7 over the summer.
Dallas Kimball, they ain't got nothing.
They hoop. They'll
hoop,
beat you by 30 on the basketball
they're
court.
basketball school, but I was just checking if they even.
I mean, if Sulphur Springs come out and play like they played against Panther Creek, it won't be close. You know what I'm saying? I think Kimball will give them a game for a couple quarters because they got some, guys on the outside in the skill position. But when it comes to the trenches, you know what I'm saying? I think Sulphur Springs will.
I heard Lake Worth was is Lake Worth decent?
No.
Mud.
Now, Springtown is undefeated.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Lake Worth, that's right outside Mansfield and all that.
No. That's in Fort Worth.
That's actually in Fort Worth.
It's like a suburb. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about that.
It's like the Woodlands and coming out of Spring and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got
you. Yeah. I mean, if Salina don't lose their mind without the distractions, I mean, you got to look at them coming out of there. But I think Alvarado is a contender for sure. I'm
like my boy with Salina, man. After hearing what I heard, man, and they good. You know what I'm saying? That quarterback is special. I can't see, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Bowden and Joe Pa and all of them. I can't see the football guards and Dick Buckets, all of them sitting around at the table, Walter Payton, and letting them go unpunished for what they got going on up there,
Joe
man.
Pa
I
might
don't
let him
see
make
it.
it.
Man, hold on, man.
My bad. My bad.
Man, Eddie Robinson, them ain't gonna let that go, man.
For
They
sure.
the football guards ain't gonna let you get away with that one.
I forgot to say Twitter. That's my bad. Man. That's a Twitter. That's a Twitter joke right there, man. My
He
bad.
said that's
Man, what y'all got in that region 3, man? I'm riding with them Crawford Chargers, man, until they go play Kilgore,
I
man.
told you I got Crawford with his state. I would just be wrong. I ain't even looked at the bracket.
And man, this the thing that Crawford, we gonna find out about Crawford in round 2, because they got Lindale ass down there, man.
That's what I'm
Woo,
Lindale
they
telling
ain't
you.
got
shit.
they
Lindale
gotta
ain't
play
shit.
Yeah.
Lindale in round
You
2,
got
man.
football when you go Lindale, Texas now.
Yeah.
Now
Sharp.
look, I work with one of the receivers from there, and we talking. Ask him who they had round 1. He said, "Man, we should be able to beat them." I said, "Who y'all got round 2?" He said, "I don't really know, but I'm gonna have to look." But he said we should be good to make a run, and I agree. They should have the confidence to do so. But like Jamar been speaking on with the juice and the tradition side of stuff, that's what I'm looking towards them in their playoff run, Jamar. If they gonna be trying
Lindale
to,
stands rocking though.
if they gonna
They
try
bring
to
the city.
cement their legacy,
No, he talking about Crawford. So
yeah.
Crawford,
I want to see if they gonna cement their legacy to try to push
so
the
Alvin,
limits to hit the ceiling, or if they just gonna fold because they ain't been there yet. That's what I'm waiting to
so
see with them.
that's the school in my neighborhood. So Alvin class, he's a junior. They will be the first class to go 4 years to Crawford High School.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have the
mm,
juice like that either. Like when we talk about juice, because it's a new school, so you don't have no traditions and camaraderie, and you don't have
They
all of the
basically
pageantry
setting
and
it. They
everything.
setting it right now in
Yes,
real time. At the end of the
yes.
day,
I think they got to pay some more dues, and I think it hurt them. See, I thought they were 4A Division 2. They played They played Hampshire Finette. They played West Orange Star. They played all them 4A Division 2 schools, but they're 4A Division 1. 4A Division 1 is a different monster when you're dealing with Kilgore. And if you're gonna play 4A Division 2, you really needed to go put Carthage on the schedule. So you can, you know what I'm saying? So you can get a taste of with pause. But Kilgore and Lindale and all of that, man, that's a different monster, man.
Don't
That's a
forget
different
Chapel Hill,
monster.
man.
I think they could beat Chapel Hill. So for me, the Crawford and
so
Lindale game,
Crawford got elite level athletes for the 4A
yes, they
level
do.
all over
Yes,
the
they do.
field.
But
Like
they're
it ain't.
young.
I
They're
agree.
young.
That's the issue.
They're
That's the issue.
young. So that Lindale game, because Lindale and Kilgore is really on a collision course. Crawford, I believe, can throw a monkey wrench in that. Now, to jump up and beat Kilgore, woo, that's a tall task. You know what I'm saying? That Kilgore team got the juice. They got the juice.
I just
They
want to
got
see
the
what's
juice.
gonna happen because I think Crawford and them could score 28 on anybody in the state, right? They've been
Yes.
scoring dang near 50, 60. I want to see what happens when you in a game that's either 28-35, 28-24. You know what I'm saying? The game that's
But
actually,
have you played any fronts like you gonna play a East Texas front? You
and
know what I'm
that's what I'm
saying?
saying. Like that's kind
You
of the
talking about
Tristo
younger
point.
kids blocking
That's the
18 year
Tristo point
olds,
of
grown men.
yeah, that's the Tristo point of, and I don't think it's gonna be a track meet, so to say. But if man, I forgot the kid name. He transferred from Marshall. He a good receiver, D1 caliber receiver. They running back college caliber. They got another receiver that's college caliber, and then they got Alvin. If
Right.
y'all could put 35 up any night, y'all gonna put pressure on people. But I just don't know if they could do that in the flow of a game, if that makes sense, Jamar. You know what I'm saying? Because
Alvin,
everything been
Alvin is
so
good. Alvin is good for 14 points for sure.
Yeah, everything for them been so 60-yard touchdown here, 50. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you could just sustain drives to be able to move the ball on a defense that's not going to give up no big plays consistently. Because some of these defenses, alignment, assignment-wise, is not as talented. They're
but
going to be in their spot every play, and they
but
not going to let you just give up them big plays at the end of the day.
this the thing though. Like, so you look at their schedule. They have not seen a physical front. The only physical front they seen was Belleville. Now we can't give that a true gauge because Alvin didn't play in that game, and we know Mosley he makes the game different. But they lost to Belleville. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is you have a young offensive line. We're gonna find out in Lindale. In the second round game, we're gonna see how they deal with some physical guys up front. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see how they deal with
Yeah, I
that.
think that might be a game Alvin and the other receiver going to have to put the team on their back, and you got to go get it.
Squirt. What's his name? Squirt.
Nah, he a bigger guy. He was at Squirt went to Manville, but it's a bigger dude. He was at Marshall. He like another outside receiver, bro. They got two
Okay.
big ass outside receivers. That's why I say they should be able to.
What's coming out of San Antonio?
I was gonna say something to DeChe, but I didn't want to jump ahead because I didn't see how Crawford was gonna win when they gonna lose to Davenport.
That
If
Davenport
Alvin,
team is
all
that
I'm saying is
Davenport
this,
team
be
is
the
special.
ball. If I was
With
in
that, with
4A and I had the weapons Crawford have, I'm not losing. I'm not losing
They
this game.
young, no, DeChe. They
I'm not
young.
losing.
They young, no. That's what I'm saying. Like they gotta pay dues. I think next year you come into the season, but they going up to 5A next year.
Exactly.
But
This
like,
the year they got to hit the kettle wise high.
yeah,
and so is Davenport, and Davenport's been beating 5A schools too. They beat
yeah.
Piper.
I just think for being one of the old school, how I look at them, Jamar, they like the Marshalls, the Woolridge, the High Towers, where Braylon Addison and them wasn't just better than everybody. We got athletes, we play together, we going on a run, and we about to beat these. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much they just had all the D1 talent over the field and they was predicted preseason to win state. It was like they got hot and made a run. I think Alvin and that group could do that if they, you know what I'm saying, because they are offensive led team at the end of the day, in my opinion. So go score points.
But like you go play Kilgore or Lindale and you ain't finna run up and down the field all day. That's
I
what I'm
agree.
telling you.
That's what I'm worried about. No, I'm agreeing with
Yeah,
you. That's what I'm worried
yeah.
about.
You're not gonna
Kilgore a
run up and
monster up there. You better find out what Kilgore is. Kilgore a monster up there.
Yeah, they not about to give up 50 and 45 and 40 and
no.
probably even 35. They probably not giving
And
up 35.
so you're gonna have to find some Rydell when you go play Kilgore. And you know you play Kilgore and Lindale, they got people playing both ways. You know what I'm saying? You got people. He play linebacker, he play running back, he play receiver, he play corner. They got kids playing both
With
ways.
no
You know what I'm
drop
saying?
off. It ain't like
Yes.
it's you know what I'm saying, no need no sub, not tired.
We
Business
go
as
down here to
usual.
region 4.
I just don't like that they start off playing like the school of the deaf or something like that. I don't. I
No,
just
I
hate
agree.
that for them
No, I
because
Yeah.
agree because that could cause a letdown later in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
exactly.
Region 4. We don't even need San Antonio to tell us Davenport gonna kick all the people ass down there, man.
Wait, let me try something. How LBJ this year?
Lil down. That's
Okay.
the only, not that squad. I was looking at Lavernia. That's the only school that I would give a
I
shot at
they
Davenport.
don't got it, man. 'Cause I watched them. They beat Bay City. They ain't gonna mess with that Davenport because that Davenport team is really like a 5A team. We gonna quit acting like that team is like a 5A
Yeah,
team.
they like
They
Shadow
playing
Creek when
4A.
they won 5A and they was
Yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah,
6A.
yeah, yeah. They really like a 5A team. When you put that film on and watch, I'm like, God damn, what? Well, how the hell is they 4A? But like they a 5A team playing 4A. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to deal with them.
I
Dog
just
go
think
no.
with that O line and that run game, they're like a smaller version of a Smith and Valley. Last year Smith and Valley.
Bay City go
Man,
lose, but they go play hard against Davenport though.
Man,
They
that's
go
what they
lose.
City been playing hard all year.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They gonna
saying.
get their just due.
They not go win.
man,
I'm not saying they go win. They go play their tail off though.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm hoping because this what I'm looking at, and I'm just hopeful as a football fan, and I know that we're in between San Antonio and Kilgore. That Kilgore and Davenport will play somewhere in Houston. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah.
go to that game. I want to go to
NRG.
that game.
They probably gonna
No,
put
I
it at
want to Katy. I want them to play in Katy somewhere or something like that. Or Freedom Field over here. I want them somewhere like that. Seed King. I
I
want
want
them
them to
somewhere
start
like that.
taking advantage of these smaller college stadiums. It'll help the college get some revenue concession, and then now we get these 15,000 or 20,000 seat stadiums. Some like PV should be begging for PNG stock. That game should not be
No,
played
That was
nowhere
supposed to
else
no.
but
happen
PV
last year.
should.
PV
I'm
PV
telling you,
second
last
round.
year it was gonna happen, Jamar,
PV
but
didn't pick up the phone.
No.
they
Listen what I'm
didn't pick up
saying.
the phone.
PV second round will have Port Arthur and A&M consolidated. Just be cool.
They should be
Just
doing
be
all
cool.
that though. Like they
Just
should be
be
cleaning
cool.
up.
That's
What's the
gonna be
point of us build
cool.
like what's another stadium like Lamar? Lamar should be taking all that 409
Yeah.
games before it hit. You know what I'm saying? Houston, they should be cleaning up on all them.
Man, I want to go to San Antonio, Davenport, and Kilgore. I want to be there for that game. Or if Crawford can
Is
pull it up,
UH still hosting games?
No, they do it at
no.
NRG because it's a dome. Because when Shadow, the like 3 years ago, it was freezing and none of the games was good. Y'all remember that when they had all
Yep.
the Region 3 games at U of H?
Yeah, I liked it because when my cousin played on George Ranch when they won state, all those games were at the U of H.
Yep. And so Rice is doing construction, and I just think that's such a disconnect, and that's how they miss out on so much recruiting. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you miss out on so much recruiting. You know what I mean? But
What you
that's
mean? What
what
happened? What you saying? So I can follow what you
Rice
going
is
with it.
doing. Rice is doing construction on their stadium,
They
right?
rebuild. They
So
rebuilding the
Well,
thing.
they downsize it.
yeah, so instead
They
of being
going
able
from
to have
60
games
to
there,
47,
yeah, but they
and then
need to
they
have
added
playoff games
sweet
at they
seats.
stadium.
You said what?
They need to have playoff games at their stadium
They
at
Have it
Rice.
used
in the
to.
middle of the city.
They used
It's a
to.
prime location.
Yeah.
They used when I was coming up, they used to have the South versus the Katy game, basically round 3, round 4ish. They used to have some of like Brazos
Yeah,
would play Cinco Ranch at Rice my senior year, matter of fact.
Dickinson had a bunch of games at Rice.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That year that they made that
Come
deep
on,
run
man.
that they had.
Baffle had a Super Bowl there, and it be people there. If y'all don't know, like, it don't just be a lot, but it be a lot for a Lily, because it's a Lily. You know what I'm saying? They had a
Yeah,
Super Bowl games at Rice. It really be people there, bro. For
yeah.
real,
My
for
son,
real.
my son, my son that go to Crawford, he got his Super Bowl rings at Rice. The Road to Rice. That's what it's called. The Road to Rice. The Road to Rice. But yeah, man, what y'all got for 4A the Division 2? Who what y'all looking like?
Carthage.
I'm going Crawford.
Do we need to look at that? That's
No,
Carthage.
Division
Wait, that's
Oh, no.
4A
Yeah.
Division
So this
2.
Division 1. Okay, bet. Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to look at D2 for sure.
Do we? Because that's Carthage, bro.
So everybody's showing up to get their ass
Man, nah,
whooped.
I ain't letting you off the hook that easy, Tristo. You came in here scullied up, with the big chain on. They didn't even know you had the chain. You had the Gucci belt on, and you had the Amiri jacket, and then you had the Dior shoes on, and you was a YN, and it was up. So I don't know. It's 0-0. Yeah, we going through the whole thing. I ain't letting you get off that
No,
easy.
I feel you what you're saying. We can
We
walk
about
through
to
it.
go through it and look at it,
Yeah,
cause
we can walk through it. I'm not opposed to walking
Brock,
through
Brock gonna play some. Brock gonna
the
play some
Giants
football.
won both of their Super Bowls going to the wild card. Tristan, we going through
Brock,
it.
it.
Brock, Brock gonna play some football. They gonna play a physical brand of football at Brock, right?
Man,
Then
nah, Jamar. No, I can hear it in your voice, man. Y'all not talking like y'all still got a chance, man. I don't like this, bro.
who you talking about?
No, we in 4A. We in
We
4A.
in 4A Division 2.
Yeah, we ain't went
Hitchcock
down
is
there
3A
yet.
Division 1.
Yeah, nah,
Okay,
yeah,
I was about
we
to
ain't went
say,
there
man,
yet.
I need to come on,
Nah,
man, cause I
and
got
we damn
Hitchcock
sure.
popping something. We about to get there. Hold on.
Yeah, we if we was in 4A Division 2, I'm not finna be talking stupid like we finna go beat Carthage. Like that is not about to happen. Like them people different, boy. Like them people
Yeah,
different,
you ain't
man.
messing.
You
You
talking
ain't
about a
messing.
Texas A&M, you talking about a Texas A&M running back, a linebacker that's going to Texas A&M on defense, and them people surrounded by all kind of other Division 1. Man, them people gonna beat the hell out of you, man.
Nah,
You
yeah, I
ain't
had
got
some
nothing.
Carthage teammates. They for sure different, but I think Brock got something to say. I think they
Yeah.
play sound. I think they lead with that Rodell. I think they not gonna lay down and be scary. I think Brock got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Athens been good this year too.
Okay, that's East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What put us on something else? Somebody that could jump up and take Carthage to the wire. We ain't gonna even say somebody beating them. Who could take them to the wire?
I hate that them
Pleasant
teams
Grove
like
out of
Gilmer.
Texarkana.
What happened to
Now
Gilmer?
Pleasant Grove is always my choice. Big boy, I tell people they are the most well coached team in the state of Texas year in and year out.
Yep. They
We
beat
got
Carthage about
anything
2
out of
years ago.
Houston?
Not in 4A
Gilmer
D2.
beat them. Gilmer ended that shit a couple of years ago, but Gilmer ain't got it this year.
Yeah, when they won state.
They
Okay,
had that
so
running back Allen
Henderson.
Yeah, the
He at
10-4 kid.
UTSA now.
10,
Yeah.
yeah,
what we
10-4
got
kid.
out of 3A? Dang, look at Traylor hitting Gilmer for the recruit. He crazy. He's the coach there. He crazy.
Shoot, that's where Brandon Tennyson came from.
Oh yeah, he bleeding that Gilmer. He silly.
Oh yeah, he gonna get what's coming out of Gilbert for sure.
Okay, so you
Gilmer,
got Lamar. You got Lamar in Region 3. You
La
got
Vega.
Hampshire Fournette. You got Sealy. You got West Columbia.
Don't forget La Vega and Waco now.
Yeah, you got Waco, La Vega. They always a
you
semifinal
got.
to states
Hey,
to take
we could
teams.
say a whole bunch of teams. You got West Orange, Stark. You got a whole bunch of names. Are you gonna go up there to them people and Mr. Surratt with his 9, 10, 11 state championship rings, and you gonna go play with them people?
I don't think none of them teams outside of Belleville,
Right.
outside of Belleville and China Spring, I don't think, and La Vega, I'm not going to disrespect them people. Out of them 3 teams, I don't think none of them other teams have really just consistently went through the grind. Like you said, like Crawford got to go through the losses to get the wins, basically. But I do think Lamar and some of them 409 teams is getting back to what they supposed to be able to compete in the playoffs, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
If
but
they
like
get it past,
Belleville,
if they get it past this here, they got some stars on their shirt. These are matchup nightmares for each other. I watched Silsby, Sweeney. I watched Hampshire Fournette. Watched Lamar. I watched Sealy. Those teams. I watched
Belleville,
West Columbia. I watched Belleville. It's a lot of conflicts and roster strengths. If y'all feel what I'm saying, I'm talking to football here. If y'all feel what I'm saying, it's some
Yeah, there's some
conflicts
teams that's
and
coached
roster
up that's
strength.
playing on coaching, and there's some other teams that's playing on Jimmy's and Joe's and no coaching, basically.
Right.
man. But we talking about the best coach in the state, right?
Surratt.
Right, he the best coach in the state, and every year he just so happened to get a kid to transfer from Shreveport, another kid transferred from Monroe, a kid transferred from Ruston, another kid
It's right there on the border, though.
Look, that's why he froze up.
Woo.
That guard put the mute. You froze up right when you was going in. You froze. That was guard. Leave it
Then he
alone.
get another one from
I,
Terrell.
Yeah,
He
leave
get
it
another
alone.
one from Mansfield. Then he get another
man,
one from Dallas.
man,
Right in the middle of his rant, he just froze up. That was guard saying, "Leave it alone. Just go ahead." You
I
stay
ain't hating on him. And I'm
I
telling
can't
you,
wait till
he
this 1 year
already
transfer go
he
through, so we ain't
already a
even got to
good coach.
tiptoe around it.
He already a good coach, and he got the Jimmys and the Joes. That's
Well, I
why they
say it this way,
continually to
Jamar.
put belt to your ass.
He at the
You
point
know?
where we can't say he recruiting. He at the point where we got to assume them kids want to go play for him and be a part of that program.
No.
He don't have
Why
to
would you
recruit.
not want to go? Why would you not want to go to a one-horse town with an indoor practice facility, and it's still good home, old town values and everything, man?
It
Carthage
recruit
is a good
itself
place.
at this point. I don't have to call
Yeah.
and pick up the phone. No, they know what
No, I ain't
Carthage
said he
is.
cheating. I ain't said he cheating at all. I'm telling
Yeah, I
you,
understand it.
that's
I'm
what
agreeing with you.
that's what people move into. You move,
Yeah.
they get. I ain't saying kid move. I'm talking about people move from out of state. They come from Ruston, Monroe, Shreveport. It just happened to be 4-star, 3 stars when they get over there. They already be 4-star, 3-star when they transfer.
And they got a sellout at home every week.
Yeah, they just got the perfect setup for what they're
Yeah.
trying. They not trying to beat it, but that's what I'm saying. And no offense to schools like Shadow Creek, Clear Springs, they not going for what Carthage going for.
Tradition.
So yeah,
I
it ain't
got a
gonna
The
be the
plain
name on
picture.
the
same.
front of the
Carthage head
shirt.
coach.
They play
He
for
got
the name on the front of the shirt.
He got the picture with all the rings. Carthage
That's
head
what I'm
coach.
saying,
But
Tristo. I
Carthage
think it
on the back.
recruit
I'm
itself
trying
at
to
this
find a
point.
picture. I can't find it, but man, look here, man. That you go ahead and punch a ticket in,
Because
man.
everybody recruit. That's why I can't wait till the 1 year transfer rule go through, so we ain't got to tiptoe around it. And no, parents talking to coaches, coaches talking to parents at the end of the day. But we got to understand the programs that don't have to necessarily call parents and chase eighth graders that was a Under Armour All American. Some of these programs, parents is looking at it like, oh, this where all the college people coming out of. I'm taking my kid to the place. I'm taking my kid to North Shore. It ain't no I'm talking to coach, what's his name and all that. No, I'm just that's where it's at. I'm going over there. That's what it is.
Especially when you got more parents than ever now who are working from home and they're willing to just move wherever.
So we didn't jump down here to 3A. Here you go, DeChe. Let us have it. Don't let us have it. I'm gonna talk to you right when you're done.
No, we're gonna start in Region 1. We're gonna go through it. You know, take me through there. Take me
And
through
then
there.
say you want to drag us through. Come on.
Paradise gonna win the region up there. Jim Ned gonna give them a little bit of a run. So what it's gonna come down to is this: whoever wins Region 3 is gonna be the state champion. That's all it is to it. Edna ain't coming out of Region 4. You know what I'm saying? Now you might get Malakoff raising some hell and raising some sand or something like that, Jefferson or somebody. But at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to Franklin, Columbus, Hardin, Fairfield, and Old Hitchcock, man. That's what it's gonna come down to.
You don't like Westwood out of Palestine?
No,
Okay.
not at all. They got one kid, and that one kid ain't gonna be them teams that's in. They gonna get blown out, bro. Listen,
Okay.
when I tell you, they gonna get blown out. And
Hold on in Region 2,
yeah, they
bro. Let me look at Region 2 real quick, man.
Malakoff and Jefferson.
Where they at?
Jefferson. Yeah.
That's West Texas or where
That's
that's
East
at?
Texas.
Nah, it's
Okay.
East Texas. But
Yeah,
Jefferson came down.
You know, y'all teaching me about 3A. That's the only reason I want to go.
But let me
Malakoff
show you.
in.
Let me show you something about. I think Jefferson gonna win Region 2, but Jefferson came down here and came play Newton. And they went down there and played cousin and kinfolk and brother-in-law, and them people beat their ass. So I don't like it. It don't matter what comes from anywhere else. Like I said, it may be Paradise or Jim Ned, but at the end of the day, the state champion will be whoever win that Region 3 bracket.
Now
That'll be your state.
I done heard of the Glade Waters, the Mount Vernon, the Grandview. I'm not even saying they weren't being mentioned. What area are those schools in? Because I done heard of them before. All that's East
Grandview is in
Texas
Central
too.
Texas.
That's
One of the
Central.
When you
best
put
areas is that Eagle Lake area. that's where your Columbus and your Altair Rice and uh
Yeah.
LaGrange.
So this is Central Texas and
Pause.
East
No,
Texas
no.
right here.
What he talking about is kind of like almost hill country. So what you saying is like it's gonna be kind of like going towards Austin. So it's gonna be pause the
Okay.
area where the area where you have those barbecue stands where you get the sausage and shit from pause.
Oh,
Hey,
you talking
them
about
areas where you ain't gonna drive on the road at night, you gonna get where you need to go before the sun go down.
you talking about like not San Marcos, but I know what you're
Bastrop,
talking about.
Yeah,
Bastrop, yeah, I know what you're
Bastrop
talking
all
about.
up in there.
Manor area.
Wimberley, and all that type shit.
Wimberley, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
Wimberley. Yeah.
The best
Okay, I
football is
got
gonna be played. The best football is gonna be played in that area right there, which is gonna be your LaGrange,
you.
the
Yes,
Columbus, down
Bravian
that
and
area
Rogers
is
went
going.
to LaGrange.
Yes,
Seguin, all that area.
yeah, that's gonna be your best 3 A. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
some
Like
dogs coming
that's
out
going
of 3A. The Dalton
all the
brothers.
way. But Franklin is gonna be good because they done won a couple. So your
Okay, yeah,
Franklin is
let's
gonna
move
be
to
good.
Region 3 real quick. So we got Fairfield, Anahuac, not mud, but they ain't got nothing.
No, so
Yoakum,
Fairfield. So in the top 10 in the state, 5 of the teams is in Region 3.
Hitchcock,
Dang.
Yoakum,
No.
Columbus,
Franklin is ranked number one.
Franklin.
Frank Franklin is the number one ranked team. Then the number two ranked team is, the number three ranked team is Columbus. Then Fairfield is ranked. Then Hardin is ranked, and I'm leaving somebody else out.
Yoakum.
Yoakum is ranked number 10.
And then you got Hitchcock right outside.
Right.
I don't know if y'all know. Did Yoakum beat Cuero this year?
No. Cuero
Cuero
beat
4A
Columbus.
or 3A?
They 4A Division 2. Cuero beat Columbus and Yoakum.
They made the playoffs or no? Yeah.
Cuero, yeah, they'll win region. They might come out of Region 4.
Okay.
No, they won't. They gotta go through that damn Davenport. So
Okay, so
they
Palestine
did.
Westwood, we think they got any
Dead.
smoke for Columbus?
No, dead. They might get beat by 30.
Man,
Columbus.
Columbus is an NFL ran football team, man.
So let
They
me
they
say
just
this.
Palestine
um,
West
No, it
Palestine
literally
Westwood
is. My uncle coached there, and yeah, for sure. You ain't lying.
nah, you see
Palestine
it.
Yeah,
He
Columbus
played
is
for the
Palestine
nice.
Seahawks. He played for the Seahawks. So you know, and he coached at A&M Kingsville
Yeah, and
and
Columbus
other
Palestine
wrote.
D1
Westwood
schools.
Palestine Westwood is a one-trick pony, man. They did.
Quarterback. Okay, so let me ask you this. Hattiesville ain't got nothing for Franklin.
No, they gonna get
Can
beat by 50.
Orangefield give Franklin any problems in that second game?
They gonna get beat by 60.
Okay, cool. So Columbus, Franklin,
Correct.
Columbus.
Third round.
Columbus gonna lose to Franklin.
You think so?
I
Yes.
I put my last check on it.
Where y'all think that
Yes.
game gonna be at?
It don't even matter, bro. Franklin run the
It'll
ball.
be played.
Yeah.
It'll be
They
played
can
in
play
the
that game in
Woodlands.
Africa, bro.
That game will be played. That game will be played in somewhere like the Woodlands, or where we played Franklin that last year over at in New Caney.
See, the thing is,
My
Franklin ain't
bad. Go
finna
ahead,
try to be
Tristan.
cute,
Go ahead,
man.
Tristan.
They ain't finna try to be cute, fly, sexy, none of that. It's Rydell, both
They
sides of the
coming right
ball.
at you.
Yeah, it's Rydell, both sides of the ball. And Columbus, even
Slide
though
Is
T.
Columbus
Braylon Fisher
coached
back
up,
for the playoffs? I'm gonna ask my uncle,
Yes.
but I just know y'all said he
Yes.
was out. Okay, he back.
He's
Okay,
supposed to be
gotcha.
back. Yeah. And
All
the
right.
offensive lineman too. But
So
they
let's go
still
to the
won't have
top
enough.
half. Let's go to the top half. You say Fairfield or Yoakum?
Yoakum beat Fairfield last year, but Yoakum got like 4 kids that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They
are
got
the
4 kids.
fastest players on grass or turf.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Yeah, they
got some
don't
track
look.
kids.
They
Some
got a
Y'all
track kids.
quarterback,
Yoakum
running back,
always
wide
had that too,
receiver.
bro.
They all world class track speed. They don't have to do that like gather speed.
And they like
No.
Lamarck and like Hitchcock. You know what I'm saying? That's that country hood. That's a different type of hood right there.
They fast, bro. And I'm talking about instant acceleration.
Nah, I
11,
trained a
0, and 4.
receiver that played at Texas from Cameron Yo. That's Yoakum, right?
Yeah.
No, Cameron Yo is in the district with Franklin.
But I'm saying that's Yoakum, Texas, right?
No, Cameron Yo is in Cameron, Texas. Cameron Yo is in the district with Franklin. Lorena used
Moore
to be
went
in
to
that
Yoakum.
district.
That's the person
Lorena
I'm talking
used
about.
to be in that district.
But yeah, my bad. I thought that was the same thing. I thought it was just a different school.
Yoakum,
but yeah.
Yeah, Yoakum is down over there where we talking about where you go and get sausage and shit at Paul.
Yeah. So hard. Wait, you think Hitchcock beat Little Rock? Not Little River Academy, right?
Well, Rydell, yeah. The Rydell is back.
Are they good?
Yeah.
I don't have no comments on Hitchcock no more for the season, man.
Nah, see, that's my point.
Nah, so hold on. I'm gonna talk on it. So
man, I'm getting on camera.
when we looking at with Little River, they like to sling that ball around, right? So this the mathematics.
No, I'm not letting him do that, Tristo, because he had me on the train, the state train, the whole season. So you ain't about to go to the bus, and I'm still on the train.
I just feel like it's janky. I feel like it's janky because I have a high football IQ until it comes to Hitchcock. You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking about Little River Academy. I'm not even telling you to predict state. I'm just asking Little River Academy.
We had a state championship team. We lost Little River Academy in the first round of playoffs. They was the 4th place team, and we had one district 2 years ago.
Agreed. This season with this defense, Buki, TJ, Brian Harris, all of everything. Yeah,
we lost
to DeChe. They play to our strength, so they think they finna come out there and play yard ball and throw a ball out around. That ain't gonna work. That's gonna create our turnovers. So Hitchcock lose when they can't score off special teams and they can't score off turnovers.
Yeah.
The reason why that happened is if you play conservative, like how Yoakum did, they didn't get that opportunity.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this team, you want to sling the ball around, we're going to have 2 to 3 turnovers, and we're going to score out probably one of them.
Gotcha.
And that's them games Hitchcock win.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
So, all right. So
you ain't want to say it. So we moving to the second round. Hold on.
I gotta give you some hey, big boy, check this out. We had a Texas Tech commit at quarterback, 2-time state champion in 7-on-7, 2-time state champion in basketball. We had Damian McDaniel, a UNLV receiver. We had Bryce Dorsey, a receiver that's at Memphis. And we had a kid, a state champion in track, 10-4, 100-meter, Kelshawn Johnson. And we lost to them in the first round.
Yeah, they didn't have that chip on their
shoulder. Hold on. You say, I'm going to tell you this. You know I'm from
Galveston. It's the chip on the shoulder.
Hold on. To say, I'm going to give some game. I'm from Galveston, Texas. You know 5300 block.
Come on,
right?
Man.
So that means everything I get from inside of Hitchcock, because this is why I pay my taxes too. It come from Hitchcock. Them people say this the best defense. No shot at nobody else. They say this the best defense we done had ever.
I agree.
So they say, okay, hold on. Where you graduated high school from?
Hitchcock.
Okay, so what I'm telling you, if the offense don't cheese up and just don't get in the way of the defense, they win the game. Whatever. Look, against the Yoakum was
okay. I'll say this too. If that's the case, I want to see the coaches play to the defense and get in a field goal, punt, field position game where we gon' play complimentary ball to help our defense and not put them in bad predicaments.
If you let me talk, he didn't give you the full context of that though. So the number one defense that we ever had in the history of Hitchcock, and we lost the game to Yoakum, and the defense let them score at the end of the game after the offense went down and scored a touchdown.
It was 26-23. That was defense. That was the defense's worst game.
You say it was 26-43?
26-23. That's the only game That's defensive worst game.
Nah, but if them giving up 26 points is their worst game, that means the offense can't muster up.
No, it's bad because the expectation is y'all ain't supposed to
I
give up
get
nothing.
that, but we talking football. In football,
No,
you're gonna have to
in
win
football,
a
it was
close game.
understood. It
You're
was
gonna have to win a
understood
close
coming into
game.
the
That's
season.
They
in
went
football.
and scored.
It was
All I'm saying
understood coming
is,
into the season that defense, with this team is led off defense. It was
I
understood.
agree.
Yes.
I agree, Tristan. That's what I'm saying. All the championship teams, the Georgias, the Carthages, the any level,
They
the
don't give
Shadow
a
Creek.
damn about what their offense is doing. They don't give a shit
Oh
about what the
no, that's
offense is
false.
doing.
They
They
had
don't give a
games
damn.
where they got in shootouts and won.
Yes,
All
well,
of them have.
and that game we got into a shootout and we went down and scored.
That ain't
We
no
celebrate.
shootout.
Listen, brother, we scored at the end of the game. We had an offensive lineman that was celebrating. We kicked the ball off from like the 20-yard line. We got a penalty, and then we got a pass interference, and the people popped our ass. You
I'm not
understand what happened?
disagreeing with that. What
And
I'm
what I'm
saying
telling you
is,
is nothing that we could say in Hitchcock that we just guaranteed to win a game. We need to go out there and we
man,
need to play.
I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, they need to go out there and
I ain't
play.
trying to hear that.
Ain't nothing gay to them. They need to go out there and play. Because we got a
I'm
bunch
not
of hoes.
saying that, but they should also play with the confidence that they expect to win.
No, I said, look, I went out there and I'm standing in the middle of the field, boots on ground. So one thing, I don't like bye weeks at the end of the season. But
Those
in this
one up,
case,
it's inner. That was
the bye week at the end of the season, and then they play on Thursday. They didn't have I don't know how many games off. That works to how many days off rather. It works to their benefit. I go out there, they hopping around back on their toes. It look like week 1. It look like week 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing that again. But it just was a refocus. You know, you had people patting themselves on the back when people start saying, "Oh, this is number 1 defense of 3A and all that there." You need an ass whooping is better than 4 years at Harvard, man. Let me get my ass whooping in district. I don't want to take my ass whooping in November.
Do we have the talent to win, DeChe? Yes. I think we the most talented team in 3A, but that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? I just told you we lost a game, celebrating after we scored the go-ahead game-winning touchdown.
Self-inflicted.
We kicked the ball off from the 20-yard line. We get a penalty pass interference in the end zone and put the ball on the 2-yard line.
I'm not disagreeing with that. All I'm saying is I just want to see, let us try to get 3 first downs and pin them deep. Then let us.
So the game plan, I'm gonna tell you the game plan. You know what? I ain't gonna dance around it. I'm gonna tell you the game plan. So anybody playing us, you sit back, you wait for us to shoot yourself in the foot.
That's my
they
point.
sit back.
That's what I'm saying.
They sit back. They sit back. They wait for us to sit up.
That's what Columbus did.
Well, Tristo, that's my point. If you got a defense that y'all say you got, you don't take no chances on offense. You don't be overly aggressive. You all right, bet we got 3 first downs.
Aggressive. There is no aggressiveness.
Let me finish, Jamar. You ain't even let me finish.
But you talking about hypotheticals. I'm telling you, when somebody play, listen, brother, they are going to blitz us every down. Every down, they're gonna blitz us.
I'm not
every single down. Anybody that we play, they're gonna blitz us. We're gonna hold on to the ball too long. We're not gonna throw the ball to the hot man. We're gonna get away from running the ball. We're gonna get behind the sticks.
I don't know what they being coached.
I'm just telling you what's going on in the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
I'm saying is if I get 3 first downs and I'm in midfield to the 40, I don't need to feel rushed to try to go for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 5.
Why would you not if we gonna
and help my defense out? That's all I'm saying.
All right, and then we might have a 5-yard punt, my boy. I'm telling you what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's those type of things that.
So would you rather a maybe good punt or a bad punt? Or we go for this 4th and we damn near.
But I've had 12. I've had 12 5-yard punts in the season.
How many punts have y'all had?
I've had 12 punts that have went about 5 yards during the season.
I heard you, but I'm saying, how many punts have y'all had this season?
A lot.
I don't know.
No,
so
it's
that
a lot.
means sometimes he kicking it.
Hey, look,
sometimes
the percentages say
25 yards and rolling in, right?
The percentages say we do more better at punts than bad, but when we do bad, It's at the wrong motherfucking time.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. So
It's at
that
the
means
wrong
the
motherfucking
teams
talking about
gotta
five-
keep.
It's against
They gotta grow
Columbus.
through that. You
Yeah,
gotta
it's
grow
about
through
Columbus.
that.
and we probably have about 7 fumbles on punts this year, or bobbled punts and muff punts. We
That
got
means
about
y'all need
7 or
more
8.
reps at it. That don't mean don't punt. That means we need to keep
No,
repping it so
people
we can be
punt a
good
lot.
at punting the
The
ball.
defense hold the punt because we score on punt returns and shit too. But what I'm saying
That's part
is,
of the offense.
yeah,
If you look at the overall
we score on
offensive total,
punts.
it's special teams.
A lot of this
Is
sound like
included
coaching
in that.
though,
And
and I
pick
think they
sixes.
doing a hell of a job. So that's why I'm just confused. Like I don't know.
I think
Man,
we're gonna be all right. I'm on the
man, we
outside looking in. I'm in the inside
Because I
looking
really
out.
do
I'm
think they doing a
outside.
hell of a job
we
with them
have the
kids, but a
talent.
lot of
We
this
have
stuff
the
sound like
talent to
coaching at
win
the end of
state.
the day.
Listen, we have the talent to win state, but if you go out there and you do not focus on what you need to focus on, you lose to lesser opponents. Nobody on our team had more talent. Nobody we lost to had more talent than us. Nobody.
So
And we
basically, you
lost to them.
saying that you
is it a
feel like
discipline thing then?
they prepare and then they get missed
It's
alignments,
definitely
missed
a discipline
assignments.
thing.
Okay,
Okay.
got you, got
Yeah,
you,
it's a
got
It's
you.
discipline
definitely
thing.
a
Like
difference.
Okay, so let me ask you this:
we
is it
pop
at the
off,
point? Let
and
me ask
then
you this,
after a
Tristan.
touchdown, we do something to put us in. You create a penalty to where you kicking the ball back from the 20-yard line.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you think it's at the point that the kids aren't taking responsibility to clean it up, or is it?
That's why I say
Hold
these.
on, let me
It
finish it.
ain't
Let
the
me
Go
finish
ahead.
kids.
it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It ain't the
Or
kids.
hold on. Is it the kids that are not looking in the mirror like, okay, we done got 7,000 penalties this season. We need to reel it in, or is it the coaches who keep allowing it? Because I don't
It's
want to
neither
harp
of
on the
those.
coaches, but I gotta
It's
ask the
neither of
question.
those.
Okay,
It's
what is it?
neither of those.
What is it?
It's neither of those. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's a bunch of toxic ass parents. Is what goes on. So everything is gonna be blamed on the coaches.
That's why
Or
I really didn't want to ask that question. You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
it's
'Cause I
gonna
don't
be
like to.
it's a lot of
But
toxic parents
look,
that
I can't put that on that because DeSoto, when they won state, that was their most toxic group of parents. No disrespect. Period.
but you talking about
Like,
people that got a pedigree, a championship pedigree already though.
yeah, no.
So
This
that
So
this
means that
this when they
coaches
broke the
was
ice,
able
bro.
to,
What I'm saying is,
yeah.
before they was hungry. You know what happened to Shay? Them people started telling them kids they was great.
and that your coaches suck. So they
And
told them that they was great and they coaches suck.
That's
And
my
now you
point.
go
So
and
there
that's
you
what I'm
so
go.
if
telling you.
so
There
And
you
that's
go.
the
listen,
problem.
if that's the case, then Tristan and Jamar, it's just how I look at it. Because I think it's 50-50. It's players and coaches, but at a certain point, either the players lose buy-in or the coaches strategically and scheme wise just didn't meet where their talent was, right? So it sounds like right now what y'all saying is the buy-in is lessening because parents are telling the kids that the coach is not good enough for y'all, and in return, that's hurting the discipline
And
and
look, and look. Imagine this: you
so
go
I
win a
don't.
game.
That's the part I don't like. Let the coach be bad, and then it just be bad. Don't make it to where now the
The coaches are
kids.
already bad before the game start. And that's
Yeah, don't
part of the
make the
problem,
kids
bro.
not play hard and say, "Oh, well, my coach bad and all that extra," because you feeding into what you know what I'm saying, what you thinking as
Look,
an
this a
adult.
losing culture right here, DeChe, and this in any high school football program in the state of Texas. We go win a game, 35-0, right?
Yep.
And on the ride home, when the parent go pick the kid up from the field house, he mad because his kid only got 4 catches.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this ain't just in locally, this is across the state, but it's
Yep.
a losing mentality because you go look, man, Roy Swan, I'm gonna say his name. Man, Roy Swan said the most. He said, man, them kids is going D2, D3, and NAIA. He said, man, they playing their heart out because they ain't worried about stats. They just trying to win. They know they ain't going D1. They know they
That's
ain't
what I
going
talk.
3-4.
I said that
They know
earlier.
they not.
I said that earlier. And up until samples broke through in one state and DeSoto broke through in one state, we always had a problem where you have the kids that are 3 kids going Division 1, 4 kids going Division 1, and you line up and you get your ass handed to you, and that's our thing. Where we have some issues of, all right, we win a game, and you have people like, oh, my kids should be playing both ways, and my kids should be getting recruited, and this and this and that, and you get more concerned about that instead of keeping your eyes on if we make it to the 4th or the 5th round, everybody gonna get recruited. If we make it to the 4th or 5th round, you have open practices, but you have so many people that's because it's selfish and worried about playing a selfish brand of football. That's the problem.
Yeah,
That's the root of the problem,
Bro, and I'm
and
gonna
and
tell
I
you,
that's
it
why
agree
got
I
with
messed
wasn't
you
gonna
up.
talk
because
about it.
It
I
got
feel
messed
like
up
I
when
say it all the
Sarkeesian
time.
came
Oh, go
to
ahead.
Hitchcock, Texas, with the presidential motorcade. Or when Lincoln Riley, I got the picture, man. Lincoln Riley walking up and down the sidewalk on his phone finna walk into Hitchcock. So now you get this entitlement. You see what I'm saying? Everybody think, man, nah, I ain't, woo, woo, woo.
But they don't
Okay, winning
understand
is
that.
second. I need Lincoln
But
Riley to come to this school.
they don't understand the whole parts of it that Malcolm was 265 pounds and could do a windmill dunk 360, and Kelshawn Johnson ran a 10-400. Lloyd Jones is 6'5". You know what I'm saying? So you have a lot of people that don't understand that it's a lot to go, and some of them that they just too early. Your kid is a sophomore. He got to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't understand, like, hey man, it's gonna take some time for your kid to become what they gonna become. You know
And
what I'm
that's the
saying?
part where Jamar, yeah, I agree. And that's the part where me as a trainer, I take the extra mile to talk with the coaches and make sure that the players I work with don't think what I'm doing is better than what they position coach at school. Because when we grew up, like, I understand why coaches hated trainers and all the extra help. Because when we grew up, it was about the team, bro. And that's the most part I'm trying to get these kids to understand. Even though all of us went D1, all of us had aspirations to go D1, I wasn't in the game saying, because I had 84 catches and I had 3 games where I had 4 catches, Jamar. I wasn't in the game like, man, I'm not getting the ball. Even though we winning, that don't even make sense. How you not happy about winning? That's never been football ever. That's
Man,
never been football, bro.
you
Ever.
have, like I said, Hitchcock actually has a talent to win state. They have state championship talent, and I would compare it to Kentucky, right? When Calipari was there and Anthony Davis, the #1 pick in the draft, had 0 points in the national championship game. He
Yeah.
said, hey man, I ain't hit nothing, but for the team and for the right to win, I'm a sacrifice. And people don't understand, when we win, we all win. So if you make it to the 4th or 5th round, now we got open practice. Now people gonna be like, well, who is that? Now guess what else you gonna get? Now you a sophomore. Now you on the all-state team. Now you got the politics with you going into the next season. You know what I'm saying? When you don't understand winning and what you got to do to sacrifice to, man, if we win, now I go into the next season, I'm preseason all-state. I'm preseason top 50. I'm preseason, you know what I'm saying? But you get people that's trying to get recruited and ain't played a snap on
Man,
varsity yet.
Jamar, you
Brother,
not lying
that's
because
Lincoln
look,
Riley
my
and his
senior
guy.
year, no, that's Lincoln Riley right there.
That's
My
Lincoln
senior
Riley.
year, I was the
Like,
only person from Clear Springs to go D1. The year after I left, and Dave Campbell, Clear Springs was predicted to go to state, and they had 9 people go D1 the year after I left. So you not lying. If you go win and you go put it on the highest level and compete against the best, everybody gonna come look at you.
so, but look, you know,
And we
just
live in a
listen.
different time. We live in a different time now too, where if any adversity come, the first thing that people say is, "Man, I'm transferring." So I'm of the belief. I'm of the belief of this too. Sign off on their ass. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Like, that's where I'm at. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't even understand that they're in a good situation. You know what I'm saying? But they
Now I'm gonna
so,
make, if I'm a coach, I'm gonna make sure your paperwork perfect. Yeah, nah, yeah, your mama was sick.
yeah.
Yeah, his mama was sick.
And
Nah, go
and
ahead on, fam.
And you
Go ahead
can't
on.
come back and try to double back like, well, coach, we thought about it. We talked about it as a family. Nah, As soon as you say you want them papers signed, I am signing them papers. That's second. I'm not playing with these people. I want the narrative around, because you know everybody talk about all the coaches. I want the narrative like, nah, coach will sign you off if you leave. He
Yeah,
ain't going.
and look, look. Matter of fact, he gave me the 15-day rule. I could play that same. See, I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
15 days.
yeah.
Hold on, what you want, man? You got me up, man. Hey, coach, you good, bro?
Come on, man.
Yeah, give me 15. Go ahead
I
on,
hear
man.
some people just say some stuff that just be so unrealistic. It's like, man, well, why we ain't doing this or why we ain't doing this? And you like, what do you want us to do if every time we drop back, they're blitzing our quarterback every single play, bro? If we are going to get blitzed every play, bro. Every play we're going to get blitzed. People play palms coverage against us, so they're looking the quarterback directly in his eyes every time he drop back. So, and I'm not saying this because I have a relationship with the OC,
That means
right?
y'all got to throw the ball deep.
Uh-oh. Correct.
You got to bait
Yeah.
the backup to not have the eyes on, and you got to be able to run the ball effectively. But that's why, in my opinion, I think pro style offenses will work better against these defenses. Because if you're working against a pro style offense, you can't look at the quarterback. You got to look at the players. You can't have your eyes on the quarterback the whole time because they might be running. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is different. That's why most people play man back in the day. But now you making it easy where you going spread, you going quick screens, you going spot,
You
you
run the
going
same
smash.
offense everybody else running. So you ain't got to do no
So this
coaching.
my point of what the defense is teaching them. They not even teaching them to stop you no more. They teaching them to route read. Okay, if you see a hitch, you know a corner behind you. If you see a slant, you know another. They not even teaching shit no more. It's the simplest shit in the world for defenses right now. Because all they do is route read and stay in their spot and communicate.
And
In
that's
and
what I'm
in.
saying. You get up on the
Out, out, out,
center.
out, out.
Look,
In. Out,
we
out, out, out. Let me
we
make sure
talked
I don't
about
get
this
beat
earlier.
deep.
If you don't have
All I got to
elite
do is make sure I
quarterback
don't
play,
get beat deep and say in and out, and I'm good. I did my job.
look, we talking about this earlier. If you don't have elite quarterback play, stop running a scheme that's made for elite quarterback play. Get on the center, man. When you get on the center, you know how much that do to the defense. The DNs got to play different. The linebackers got to play different.
You know what Nick
The
Saban
secondary
said?
got to play different.
He said we prepared for Tennessee all week. They got, because it's the game that they beat them, and they was throwing deep all game. On the goal line, they got an I formation. It was like the 5 or 7. He said my kids didn't know how to line up against it. On my mama, this Nick Saban. So you telling me the GOAT of defense in college football couldn't prepare his kids to line up for I formation, and you coaches got too much pride to stay in the spread and try to throw your way out of trouble. I don't
With a
understand it, bro.
subpar
I don't get
quarterback.
it.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, that's what it is, man. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody. Hey, Twitter was lit. Man, shout out to all 75 of these people, man. We've been rocking around 70, 75 all the whole night. Twitter, Facebook cut us off. But hey, don't worry about it. Y'all know we're gonna rebroadcast and I'm gonna edit it to where they don't do what they, you know what I'm saying? They don't hate on us. But man, shout out to the fam, man. Hey, y'all got anything y'all need to say before we get up out of here?
Tune in for the
Man,
playoffs. Jamar say that
appreciate
5
y'all,
man
man.
beast. Tune in.
Keep y'all eyes on it. If y'all see somebody inboxes like y'all been doing, and let us know who we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
dropped out something tonight.
what y'all got Friday night?
I'm free.
Man, Bella got Dallas Lincoln tomorrow at 7, and then she got either she'll have Duncanville. I got basketball this weekend.
Thursday and Friday night?
Yeah. Big Top Hoop Fest. It's a big girls big girls basketball tournament.
Hey, I gotta put next episode. I'm putting Yellow Mama film on here. Y'all gotta see his daughter, man. Oh, y'all gotta see her. Y'all
She
gotta
used to be
Man,
cold, but now that she got
say,
that
man.
jumper, she used to be cold, but now that jumper just fluid and confident, it's gonna be scary.
Man,
well, we
I
gonna
just hate
find out
saying that
tomorrow.
again, Jamar.
Hey, big boy. We gonna find out today with Dallas Lincoln. You hear me? That's the
Yeah,
state champs.
no
We got the
doubt.
state champs today. So
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'll be
right
at that
quick,
game.
real quick before we get out.
Jamar,
What
I
was the
need you to
score of the
tell
last
her she
game,
got to
Jamar?
throw a shoulder when she in the lane. Go ahead and put a shoulder down in somebody's chest. I bet they ain't gonna want to take a charge and stay in front of them. Go
We
ahead and
gonna find out today. I ain't going to
Hey,
work today. I'll be at home all day today.
hold on. What was the score of last game, real quick?
Oh, 110 to 10.
All right, all right.
That's crazy. That's
Hey,
crazy
y'all.
work.
Shout out to Mad Hustle, man. And we out.
All right.
One.